East Coast, I know. My God, it's this crazy week this week. But listen, as I like to do, I always promise I'll be better next time. Don't trust him, I know. Fam, it looks like, you know what? I'll jump right into this. A 2 QB attack could be the plan. The term adversity, though, defines the obstacle course the Niners have been weaving in and out of all season long. Even in this final week of the 2021 season, the volume went up on continuing complications. Just to amplify that point, the Niners were able to escape player absence due to COVID-19 all season long. All the way until the final week. Are you kidding me? So the secondary has been adding players from that until unit all week long. And tonight, we're going to be taking your phone call for your thoughts as to what Coach Shanahan may be thinking regarding a 49ers possible 2 QB attack versus Rams. And I asked that question because when you look at Kyle, you can tell he's serious when he stands there and says he wants to start Jimmy, but that isn't really feasible, not when you think about it. And so I'm thinking what Kyle might want to do is blend the two, because one of them can do more than the other, right? In fact, it's pretty funny because Jimmy can throw a lot better than Trey can between the numbers, and Trey can probably throw a little better than Jimmy can outside the numbers, right? So, you wonder what Kyle's thinking and cooking. So you get amp in on that. But as far as the secondary goes, that's the thing. It's the defense is going to win this game for us anyway. 49ers add Diamador Lenore to the COVID list, increasing the total now to 6, which started out, we had 2 or 3. This situation has now become extremely worrisome. The Niners are running out of available DBs. The Niners announced that it added Diamador Lenore to the reserved COVID list today. That brings a total alarming number of Niner players on the list of 6. 5 of them are DBs. Currently on the reserve COVID-19 list includes Dante Johnson, Diamador, Raheem Mostert, he's got a family at home with a young child, and all of a sudden he's got that. Ambry Thomas. They added Ambry Thomas today. It's freaking Wednesday. Jimmy Ward's been on there for a while. K'Wan Williams. Hopefully Williams and Ward come off tomorrow, please. Guys, you got to test positive. Stop it with the negative test. Lenore being added on today's means he is unlikely to have enough time to be cleared on Sunday against the Rams. And given what we're already talking about now with numbers, I see a definite tragedy in the works. You're keeping your fingers crossed for the others who have a better chance to be available. Shanahan said of the 5 players who first landed on the reserve COVID-19 list, quote, "Yeah, I'm optimistic. What else are you going to be?" I just watched how it worked for a number of teams around the NFL last week. Guys who got it on Monday and were able to come back. I think some guys got it on Tuesday. They were able to come back. So I am optimistic, but I think your guess is as good as mine, unquote. I love it. I wonder if Shanahan ever comes undone. In the face of some of these disasters down through the years, he still remains somewhat stoic when he's talking, doesn't he? Well, I wonder when he leaves the press conference, does he go in and slam his head up against the locker and scream and yell? Because, he just sits there and says, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And he could be talking about the worst things in the world with the roster as far as injuries or whatever. Questions? Really, Kyle? That's all. That's the only facial we're going to get out of you. Just next questions. Shanahan had a quote, "I'm just hoping that goes well with the players on the reserve COVID-19 list, and hopefully they're symptom-free," unquote. Van, the little bit of good news is that the Niners opened the practice windows for both Emmanuel Mosley and Tavon Wilson on today. Man, I can't emphasize enough how important Jimmy Ward is not to be on that COVID list against the Rams. because he can drop down. Jimmy often drops down out of the safety position, comes in, and if he even smells Cooper Kupp coming around, anyway, he comes down to like a check dog on that butt, boy. And between Jimmy and K'Wan Williams, Cooper Kupp has usually contained. Now, if that is not the case, that luxury we've been enjoying about owning the Rams, that's over. He's got to be stopped. Cooper Kupp has got to be contained. But they could be activated before Sunday's game. This week, the team also signed cornerback Darqueze Dennard. Who is that? See, I didn't even bother to check him out because if he's available to be signed up in week 18, that means he ain't no damn good. Okay, so I didn't bother to look. But he's been signed to the practice squad and made him one of its 3 protected players heading into Week 18. Protection from what? If he ain't been signed up until now, he ain't going to be. There was no. Well, I guess protection doesn't cost anything. Meanwhile, updated JG situation. Jimmy G is expected to have limited practice, but Niners uncertain who will start. Jimmy G had a throwing session yesterday and then went through a limited practice today as well, according to Coach Kyle Shanahan. Coach also said T. Lance will take most of the first-team practice reps as the 49ers determine how much JG's injured thumb will allow him to do. And Shanahan said today via Matt Miacco of NBCSportsBayArea.com, quote, "It won't be a full-speed practice, so it won't be as challenging," according to Kyle. Garoppolo will start Sunday if he is near 100%, but the Niners don't have a definite answer yet as to what Garoppolo will be able to do. So anything we're hearing is somebody making things up. They have no idea what's going on. I don't even think Shanahan even. I really don't. I think he's serious this time when he's sitting there saying he has no idea. And of course, so Mike Shanahan's baby boy loves to do though. And Trez, just to piss you off. I know he does that, knowing you don't appreciate it. Hell, none of us do. But he will not announce the Niners starter before kickoff for competitive reasons, as he puts it. See, if you try to figure out what the competitive reasons are, what the edges are, what are the advantages, where does he benefit from not doing that, I really don't know, because the Rams are not going to sit back and wait for any decisions on what they're going to do. But it did make the Rams have to figure out they're going to have to work on 2 different ways to stop these guys because you got 2 different quarterbacks. I always wondered, though, is that effective? Does that even work? Is there a coach in the NFL that actually falls for that? So this is it, though. There is no after this Sunday. If the Niners lose, unless the Falcons knock the Saints off, and we don't want that to be in anybody else's hands. Because the 49ers could be watching the scoreboard. We'd be watching our own scoreboard. We'd be watching. Shannon's probably told the guys, listen, guys, maybe we should leave our phones out here and somewhere where the trainers can keep them. I don't want people watching the phone during the course of this game. I want you to play as hard as you can, regardless as to what's going on with the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. I want you fully dialed in and focused on what we're doing out here and the job at hand, and let's go out here and get this win. So, it's a worrisome thing. Matty S. Hey, Ronbo, shout out from Bend, Oregon, and go Niners. Time for lamb shanks this weekend. Oh, man, Ed Nesbitt says if they're trying to rig it for SoFi, this is the way to do it. But you know what? Last year, I can't remember, for the Tampa Bay Bucks to get in there and get in the Super Bowl, they kind of got in there on their own, I think. I don't know. Anyway, Dre at San Francisco's Dre. Come on in, Dre.
What up, Ronbo?
Dre, man.
What up, Ronbo?
Same old, man. Looking towards Sunday. What's up going on with you and this situation going on with the 49ers?
Man, I'm so confused. I feel like Kyle right now in that presser. When the way he looked, when he be in the press conference, they be asking him some of these questions, he looks so confused.
It's hilarious, isn't it?
He look like
or
he's confused
deadpan. Just that deadpan look where, and, you're going to say something else, or you're just going to give us that face? What does that mean, Kyle? The dude should be a poker player. He'd be world famous.
He looked like we speak in Spanish and he speaks in English. And that's why he be like, what?
What? But man, what do you think about a combo of quarterbacks? Because Yeah, I want to see Trey out there, but I'm a little worried about his experience. It was the Texans last week. This is the Rams this week. This is a high-pressure game. Contrary to what some people think in the chat, no, the Rams want to win. They want to win the division, and they have every chance to do so if they whoop us. So, and the COVID situation, Jimmy, boy, him and K1 have to play, fam.
Man, yeah, that's what I said. That's what I was more worried about, the COVID list than Jimmy playing. I said, hell, if we went out there with a defense and a bow-legged ass offense, we would have been all right.
Bow-legged at that. Well, the bow-legged dudes can run, though. I ran track and field. Worst dudes walk out on the field. If the dude is bow-legged, I'm already throwing my hands up in the air. God, man, I hate that. Dudes can run, boy.
Yeah, everybody can run on that offense, but they're not really connected the way it's supposed to be. So it's bow-legged as hell, But I mean, I really don't know about Jimmy coming back and playing. I really don't want to see him out there because
especially
right
when
now
he says he's in pain.
Right. You heard him in that presser, and so just thinking about that, plus the potential of us trading him after our season was over, and the whole rigmarole with that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see Trey come out and do his thing and let Jimmy go and heal up. Because I mean, at the end of the day, regardless if we win or if we lose, this season is on Kyle and John for their boneheaded decisions. No, they're not on the field plan, but their decisions are. So I don't know if that makes sense.
No, yeah. So I was going to ask you about what decisions are you pointing at?
I mean, like sitting Trey Lance, not starting players when you should have started players. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, not in the game per se. Trey Lance could have had some reps in other games where you see it was a blowout. Either we blew them out or they was blowing us out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He could have did something with him so he wouldn't be so starstruck now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He would have a better footing under him. He would understand the concepts of defense, throwing kind of different looks at him.
The rhythm and things like that too, and that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
What would you have done though? I saw a few games we could have done that, and I was screaming at Kyle to get the starters off, all of them, and Kyle's running around paranoid, thinking about he's gonna get caught from behind. So I don't really know with Kyle. Man, it's hard to figure him out.
I don't know what Kyle be smoking on, man, but he be smoking on something, man. Because there were 2 minutes left in the game, and we up by 2 touchdowns, and you think somebody's gonna come and catch you? Something wrong with you, man. I mean, it could happen. But I mean, come the hell on, Kyle. We're in the NFL here. They all get paid to have a check. So I'm just saying. But what I really wanted to ask you about, Ronbo, did you catch that video of Jed York and I think it was John York on the field with Kyle?
What took place?
I didn't get to hear a conversation, but like where where I'm from. We use hand gestures in certain ways when we're talking and we trying to.
Did it look angry? I don't know. I got to hear more about
it. It
didn't
look pleasant. It didn't look pleasant. It didn't look pleasant. I was like, wow, finally Grant just shared some stuff that's useful. I like this one. Let me run this one back. You got to run it back a couple times. Then you seen a player. I think he was a wide receiver. He tried to even come and block off Grant from the court, but you still could see.
Wait.
Like,
so because Grant was filming?
Now he was filming the whole little conversation.
Okay.
From the looks of things, it wasn't a pleasant conversation. And then you kind of see Jed kind of try to make it pleasant because once he realized he was being recorded, he kind of put them hands down a little bit, but he was still with his hands like you not listening to.
Who was he talking to, Jed? Was he talking to both John and Kyle?
No, he was just talking to Kyle by himself. Kyle, you know how when you in trouble, you kind of throw the ball up in the air and you kind of embarrassed because you're not embarrassed. You're trying to do things to distract. And, Kyle was out there looking like a little kid in there getting grilled by his daddy. I said, oh, hell, I wonder what this one's about.
Tell us what's going on with that. Well, Dre, we have to go. I'm gonna see you this weekend, and we should have a full. We should know completely what's going to go on because we were able to guess last Friday what was going to go on. So let's see what happens this weekend.
Yeah, let me give you my score prediction before I get up out of here. Hopefully, this time.
Okay, but you don't have to give it now.
I might not be able to get back up in
Friday.
here.
Okay, go ahead.
I might not be able to get up in here. It's 17-24, and that's my score prediction for this week. Hopefully, they get it this week. I mean, it's defense game. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jesus. Pray for Ronbo.
Yeah, we can need all of that and more. All right, fam. I will see you Sunday if you got some time. All right.
All right, Ronbo and everybody. Y'all stay safe.
All right, fam. It's Dre. And hey, Greg.
Hey, Ronbo, what's going on, my friend?
Greg, man, it's typical 49er things we have to go through. I'm trying to think of a team that's not having to go through the jumping through hoops and waking up in the middle of the night wondering, damn, I wonder if that was because your thoughts get crazy, they produce dreams and everything else, right? So, I'm looking at this situation, and at the end of the day, they wrote Jimmy off. There's no way he's coming back in. Kyle says if he's not 100%, he's not playing. And I'm watching Jimmy today throw the ball, and it looked like Jimmy's throw. And he says it hurts like what he said. But, I don't know how much he can take. He threw yesterday and woke up hurting like hell, but that's to be expected. And then I thought about, well, you know what? Maybe Kyle's going to do a 2-quarterback situation thing here. Because, one is able, and I need Jimmy's experience out there in this kind of a game, but Trey is the more healthier guy. And then you look at the COVID situation. Greg, who did something bad amongst us that's bringing all this, the wrath of God down on us? We got COVID running through our secondary. The weakest unit we got COVID? Oh, man. Greg, talk to it, man.
Nah, I don't. Well, I mean, they had it early in the week, right? So, I mean, I think Ward will come off of it, and I think
K1. Who
was our other starting quarterback? Yeah, the rookie, right?
No, he just got it today. He just got put on today. There's no way he got it today.
Oh,
yeah.
That's good. Oh no.
So then you got Josh Norman, I guess,
and then
start. Oh,
Dante Johnson got it early in the week.
Yeah, he got it early.
What about okay? So Mostert, they keep talking about Mostert, but he's on IR. So why? I feel bad for the guy. I hope he just can't be around his family. But what I'm thinking is, didn't we go through all this shit last year with the COVID? Remember how those games played? That was ridiculous. Well, what are we getting? This is like game of the season, right? This is crazy.
Remember the Green Bay game?
Yeah, right, last year. But I think they'll clear those guys. I think isn't Mosley going to be coming back? What are your thoughts on that?
That's a good thing there. Yeah, he's able to play now, so he'll be out there.
As long as Norman doesn't play. Not that I don't like Norman as a person. I don't know what the hell
he's lost.
He made some half decent plays last week. He was close, but he's just if he's not like causing a PI. He's not doing any. He's like always getting beat. I don't know. I don't think he's got it anymore.
He's 34. It's time.
Yeah, he's like he's horrible. You just gotta hope. I think Mosley's going to be in there. Dante Johnson, hopefully. We should be all right. But what I'm wondering, what do you think of you? Do you want Jimmy to play if he's 80%? Let's say he's 80% and he's in pain.
Yeah. If he's 80%, I do want him. Because I don't, this thing about we just want to have a winning season. I want to get into the playoffs. Jimmy's beaten that team every time he's played them. So the odds are,
right.
With some other
things
things.
He's got their number. He's like the hot hand, like the pitcher, That, you can't ask Jimmy to be like Ronnie Lott. And what did Ronnie Lott do? Just cut off his finger. Right? Cut off your thumb. I'll cut off my thumb and I'll tape a piece of clay there, and have him like sew it on or something. I don't know what the hell you can do. No, but I listen. It's the Lambs, okay?
Yeah.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy, Sean? Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's your daddy, McVay?
I know.
Right?
Because he's got.
I think they're going to pull it off.
You got to get the ball out quick. You got to make quick decisions. You got to hurry up. There can be no. It's just got to be done near as right as possible with Shanahan's offense as he has it designed, right? In order to beat the Rams. And that's what's beating the Rams, Shanahan's design.
Right. Well, think about it. If Jimmy ain't playing too good in the first half, Trey will come in the second half. That's the way it's got to be. Or maybe he'll mix it up. Who knows now? He's got. You know what? The funny thing about Kyle is now that he's seen Trey and he's seen him make some plays, he might actually start. He might sprinkle him in a little bit now, more like with Jimmy's injury. You don't know what he's going to throw at these guys. I mean, you really don't know, and everybody thinks that it's just going to be like, normal as is. But I don't know. I would give him a little more credit than they are throwing at him. I think that
Shanahan?
He's gonna.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think he's gonna mix it up. I really do. I mean, my old man, God rest his soul, his dream was that Montana plays one quarter, Young plays the second. Montana plays the third, Young plays. Just switch them up so these guys will keep them off their feet. Now, I thought that was a great thing. But the problem is, it was a fantasy. Joe wants to play, Steve wants to play. So these guys, but you never know, right, Ronbo? He's got a lot up his sleeve, and they need to win this game. So, and I think, playing in L.A., I mean,
strange too, like with that. Yeah,
that's not like playing in Buffalo or New Orleans. That's like half the place is going to be Niners fans. So thank God for that, right? So,
make sure
what I mean? L.A.
Yeah, marketing
please,
pro
the Lambs.
Yeah.
Yeah, marketing pro, marketing schmo. That's what he should be. Is he a Lambs fan?
Oh, absolutely.
Is that guy a Lambs fan? What is he?
He's a Lambs fan. Yeah. Can't you see his nonstop rhetoric?
Talking about Aaron Donald. But Aaron Donald even Jimmy last game, he just flew by. We just kept running the ball on these morons.
If they
want to rush us, and then God forbid if they have Trey in there, Trey, somebody's going to run. Aaron Donald's not going to do nothing. He's going to get,
The only reason Aaron Donald has a chance is if you're standing back in that pocket. And the 49ers have been aware of that for how long? We're not going to stand there and wait for Aaron Donald.
Jimmy ain't going to stand back in there. He's going to get rid of that damn ball fast if he can.
And then there's that.
And if he can't do it, then, Kyle's going to have to take him out. So, listen, I'm not worried about it. The only thing we got to do is show up and play tough. And I think we're going to come out with a W. We don't have to worry about Falcons and, the Saints. Let that play out. I think we got this, no matter what. I think we got this.
I know.
We own those bastards.
We deserve that, too. And how much fun will it be, Greg, to say,
before I go, what does the Lamb do?
6 so far. They barely won last week against the Ravens. Greg, I'm looking at the Ravens game last week and the Rams. They're not all that good. They could be taken because they got several Achilles heels, and they're all over the place. So,
And who's throwing the picks now? It's Stafford's throwing two picks a game now.
He's averaging that.
Man, if we can get pressure on him, because we've been starting to get the pressure going. I mean, I don't know. I think we're gonna see a good game. I think we're gonna pull out a W here. I really do.
Well, so
How's it go? Bah, bah.
Greg,
all right.
I'm looking for you Friday if you got some time, man. Bring that score with you, all right?
All right. Take it easy, Ron.
You too. Night, Greg.
See you, boy.
Oh, yeah. NG49. Okay. Is this good? There it is. Is 70-80% Jimmy with an injured thumb better than 100% Trey? Jimmy come off a bad game, injury limited practice 3 days before the game, hurting Trey all day. Yeah, in this case, if Trey had more time in, it would, maybe so. But you're talking about a guy who's in his... Yeah, I know. To expect the same thing from the Rams as the Texans is really fantasy. Probably. Kyle might try to start Trey, or he's going to start Jimmy and see what happens. But you're going to see Trey this weekend most likely. But if you're expecting the same results as last week against the Texans, oh, man. Coffee, it's my birthday this week. Confefe. Happy. Wait, let me. Happy weekend before the Rams game, the final of the week. Confefe Coffee is having his B-Day. Let us wish him a happy birthday. Confefe, happy 90th birthday to Confefe. Happy. I know! funny. I mean, you know what? You deserve a win this weekend. It's the only way to celebrate a birthday. Maybe we got this. It's hard to tell right now.
If you don't fucking read, I'm going to slap you.
Emilio? I think she slapped him.
You can't. Hey, you always coming in at random ass times. I didn't pay attention.
She sounds very upset. I mean, what did you do to provoke a slap?
Oh, not at me, no.
Oh, okay.
No, not at me.
I figured it was. That sounds like that mom hollered at the kid, because I used to get that hollered at me all the time.
Yeah, mom hollering at the kids. Yeah.
Hey, so Emilio, you first of all, the COVID situation is really, the secondary ain't all that healthy to begin with, and now we got COVID sneaking in on us at exactly the wrong time. And then you got Jimmy's out there throwing the ball now. From what I've seen in the film, it looks normal, but he said it hurts like you know what. So I don't know, man. You know, this is like, what would you be expecting?
Well, my expecting Trey Lance to start, not Jimmy.
Okay.
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And they said everybody should be back with the whole COVID situation.
No, Ambry got put on there today.
They said Ambry. No, I know today, but they said he should come back on Sunday. They said he should be ready on Sunday.
You would think so.
That's the 5 day. That's the 5 day. They said he should. That's the 5 days. It's only 5 days in a year. If he has 2 negative tests, he can play. So he's basically going to be a game time decision if he plays. Hopefully nobody tomorrow comes up out of nowhere. Then we have a problem.
You know, because I understand only the secondary guys. So I guess they were all hanging out in one spot, I guess, and the rest of the guys must have been masked up or something. That's pretty crazy.
Either what's the punter? I forgot the punter's name already. Our punter, Mitch.
Oh, Mitch. Wisnowski.
Yeah, unless he got them guys sick, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. Because who was when we played the Texans? Was anybody on COVID protocol with them, or anybody didn't come off of COVID?
Only Mitch, right? Oh no, Texans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It started with Mitch. So unless Mitch was around a whole bunch of everybody else.
Okay, because also you got a running back also found his way on the list, and he ain't even playing. I'm looking at this. I'm saying, wait a minute. How in the world can Raheem Mostert? You know what? This means they were standing down somewhere on the during the game time. They're all standing together. That means
there was somewhere they were all together. When I saw Raheem, I said, "Oh, that must have been something they were all standing around together." That's what that was. I said, when I saw Raheem, I was like, "What the hell? Raheem hasn't been playing." But I figured either it was one of them times they were practicing standing together, or during the game they were all standing next to each other. That's how that happened.
But they all went to the locker room. I don't know. Omicron is scary stuff, man. You know, they said you can catch that quicker than you can catch a cold from somebody else. That's scary.
Oh, man. I'm not even listening to variants either. You get COVID, you get sick, hopefully you get back better. Doesn't matter what variant it is, what's going on.
Some are worse than others. But man, these guys got it.
Like I say, from experience, I can tell you COVID sucks. So.
Well, yeah, I remember you telling us about that. I'm glad you got through that. That's crazy. Oh my God!
I can tell you from experience, COVID sucks. So, and people I've known that have gotten recently that have been vaccinated. Oh man, they like minor runny noses and they can't, just minor symptoms. Not as bad as I had it. I was like, gosh, you guys are lucky. I said, man, I had it before the vaccine. I said, damn.
Yeah, because that's why. If no other reason, that's why you don't want COVID to come and hit you with a full punch. If it just comes to little minor symptoms, that's cool. But man, not the whole thing. Oh man.
But anyway, no, those guys should hopefully, if it's the 5 days since they changed everything and they're good, no symptoms, nothing. We need them back. We need them for Sunday. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
And it's looking like at this point, I'm expecting the Trey to start. It looks like Trey's going to start unless Shanahan does something stupid and starts Jimmy. Like I said, it just doesn't make sense. Even if Jimmy's 70%, you can't start a 70% Jimmy over Trey. It just makes no sense because it's one of those minor things. He might tweak it again, and then you're throwing an interception that costs us the game. And then what?
Yeah,
then who we going to yell at? Oh, that's what you got, like Shanahan. Really? Now you're going to ask the Shanahan job. I'm like, dude, why did you put in the guy that's 75% then over somebody's 100? I honestly don't want to lose the game, but if we lose the game because of trade, then I can understand it's a rookie. It makes sense. But you put in Jimmy and he makes a mistake, we're all going to give, the 49ers hell because it's like, dude, why did you do that? It's just you had a healthy quarterback on the sidelines, but you want to put in Jimmy and he's not healthy. Like I said, if he's 100% and Shanahan's going to ride with Jimmy, go ahead. That's your quarterback. You think he can take us to the promised land, and so do it. But if you're with a quarterback that's not all the way, he shouldn't be out there. Like I said, at the point, like I said, I was rooting for Jimmy. I wanted Jimmy at one point, but it got to the point where, like, you know what? Jimmy can't throw the ball as far as Trey can. It looks like, the receivers are getting more, it looks like Ayuk wasn't in the doghouse all of a sudden. Trey can get him the ball. So it's just Jimmy can't do that. So it's just like, if we're going with Trey, ride with Trey. But it's just like, if you want to ride with Jimmy, just know there will be consequences, and you're going to get help from the fan base because it's just like we're at a do-or-die situation, and you get there. I know a lot of people are going to want Shanahan's head.
A lot of people are saying things about Jimmy, and I don't know if the offense was really stammering or falling into that part, but I do know that Trey doesn't. What the Rams are going to throw at him, he's never going to have seen before. That's the only thing I'm worried about because McVay, all those guys know that Trey hadn't seen enough yet. They're gonna hit him with things.
I get it. I understand it. I'm with you, but like I said,
no, I'm just saying
it just doesn't make sense. You don't have a healthy quarterback. Why are you going to do? You looked at Russell Wilson. I made a mistake coming back early. See last year, Breeze had that same problem. He didn't come back until later on. I was like, why do you want to go out there, like I said, with a half-ass quarterback? You don't want to do it. Like I said, unless Jimmy's 100%, with me, I'll ride with Jimmy. But if Trey's the healthiest quarterback, you have to go with Trey. Yeah. And if we lose the game, I understand it's a rookie. I would understand it's a rookie. I want to win the game, but I'd rather go with the quarterback 100%.
Give yourself a better chance.
Gives us a better chance to win.
Well, we're going to find out. We'll see what Jimmy looks like tomorrow because he could wake up with all kind of pain and say, Shanahan, that's it. That's over. So, but tell you what, man, Friday we're going to know for sure about the COVID situation and the QBs, and I'm going to look for you then. And don't mess.
And even then, Jimmy said his thumb hurt. So it just he's telling you publicly his hand hurt. He did. So
and he promised he wasn't going to be 100%. So yeah. All right, fam.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't want to go even if he's 80% or 90%. I still want to go with the man that's 100%. Yeah. Because one tweak is going to kill our opportunity to even get in if we're fighting for even in the last drive or last seconds of the game. All right, Ronbo. You have a good night.
And tell your wife, don't be calm down. The child is just trying to get around. Hey, I'll see you Friday, fam.
Hey, have a good night.
You too. And Rock Productions, I'll put it at that. Hear me out. Jimmy for all handoffs, Trey for all throws. Well, I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Hey, Big Show says it's yours truly's birthday tomorrow. Well, it's a big birthday. It's a big birthday coming up tomorrow. Show! Happy 90th birthday to the Big Show. Boom. Get ready for a show, because here it comes, man. Happy 90th show. So, same thing, man. We got to get you guys out of birthday week. You cannot have an L. Just ruins the novelty of the whole time. Niners win. Doctor, boom, boom, and bam, bam.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Oh man, is it 49ers are bobbing and weaving through all kind of crap, and COVID did not help. Come on, man, don't be taking all my defensive backs. Y'all been got Ambry Thomas. Come on. Come on. And then you got Jimmy and K1. Everybody's waiting for them to test positive. They're going to be all right tomorrow. Oh, God. Anyway, Pop, you're feeling all these matters. And Jimmy G versus Trey. And I know what you said yesterday, but Kyle has still got him out there throwing the ball around trying to see if he's going to make it. So I don't know.
I stick by with what I said yesterday. You got to understand the full context of what I did say. Remember, there's a video on YouTube right now that basically you have professional football players talking in a group setting, calling Jimmy G a bitch for not playing while he's hurt. Okay, so Jimmy G is going to be looking for a new team next year. He needs to put up that front like he wants to play. So, like I said before, the doctors don't want him to play. His team doesn't want him to play. That's why they keep leaking crap. And then today, someone leaked Jimmy G throwing a pass. So I don't know if you ever played quarterback before. Okay. I've played quarterback before, and when you take the snap under center, they are smacking that ball in your hands. It's a very fast snap, and it goes right into that thumb. Okay, so if he was to take snaps under center, now he's got to take it left-handed. Yeah, he's got to take it left-handed and then switch it to righty.
And that's going to cause a fumble.
He's got to take shotgun snap. If he's taking a shotgun snap, then he's got to take the ball. He's got to catch it with the left hand, throw it with the right hand. If he's handing the ball off, okay, if he can't grip that ball or if the grip all of a sudden gets weak, there's a fumble.
If he gets hit.
So the fact of the matter is that overall, whatever world Shanahan's living in, he's living in somewhat of a realistic world because Trey took 90% of the snaps, maybe 95% of the snaps at practice.
Shannon did acknowledge that, though.
Yeah, he acknowledged that. I mean, he acknowledges a lot of things. He says things we don't want to believe him, but for the most part, he's stupidly honest. Sometimes he just keep his mouth shut. But right now, it makes sense to do everything you can to give Trey an advantage. And this is the real deal is that if you're a defensive coordinator in the NFL, you want to face the rookie. You don't want to face the veteran. You want to face somebody who's, got experience beating you and he knows your defensive coverages and stuff like that. You want to face the rookie. Yeah. Now, on the flip side, there's not a whole lot of tape on Trey. Even us as fans, we have no idea what Shanahan's going to do with Trey when he goes on the field. We don't know if it's going to be a college offense or under center or zone read and all that kind of crap. And trust me, I hope it's not zone read. So I think the kid's a quarterback. People say mobile. There's running quarterback. There's mobile quarterback. To me, what a mobile quarterback is Joe Montana. It's Aaron Rodgers. These guys that can buy time with their legs, move around in the pocket. Yeah. He climbs the pocket very fast. Is probably as good as anyone else in the league right now.
More of a scrambler.
But he's not a Lamar Jackson. He's not that. He's not a Kyler Murray type. He is a mobile quarterback. You put him in the same vein with Deshaun Watson, John Elway, Andrew Luck, or Aaron Rodgers. That's Trey. If people can accept that, including Shanahan, let the boy throw. Just because he doesn't have to be 5 yards from the center or 7 yards. He could be 10, 15 yards behind the center and get the ball down the field. So we still have a chance. We have a 50-50 chance, and the reason is because I think that Shanahan knows exactly what McVay is going to do before McVay does. So the defense will be prepared. They'll be ready.
I know Jimmy Ward's
probably
ready.
Be short.
Or knows.
Yeah. Well, is he?
That's why he's
Jimmy
got to
Ward
play.
Ready?
Oh.
I hope he plays, but it's Wednesday. So the only thing that we can hope right now is that some bad luck happens to the Rams coming up towards the game because we're at the point right now that if you get stuck on the COVID list, you're not playing.
Yeah.
So
that's
we
why
can
I said
hope
about
that
Amber today.
happens.
This is too late.
Yeah, it's too late for Amber, and I feel really bad for that kid because he's been improving the last 4 weeks. So, so it's multifaceted, man. It's multi-layered, and I get what Shanahan's trying to do. He's trying to get the Rams to prepare for 2 quarterbacks, but it'll be Trey. Like I said, I appreciate, Jimmy trying to work with Shanahan to kind of create that, okay, I'm hurt, I'm gutting it out kind of thing. I get all that. But, I mean, realistically, as fans and as football people that know this injury, I've only known one quarterback to play through this injury, and that was Stafford.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And Stafford's playing through injuries right now. So we'll have to see. Just have to hope that and Stafford is trending. He's not trending up right now. You know what I'm saying? He's trending to like mediocre to down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of bad for playoff time. Hopefully that plays. But I tell you what, a lot of sports announcers right now, they're still not writing off the Niners. They're like, Niners got a puncher's chance. He got a puncher's chance.
Always. Yeah, especially if we haven't got everybody out. Long as you have George Kittle and the nucleus of offense out there, and you got the defense out there for the most part doing what they're doing right now. Yeah, of course. Well,
right. You shorten the game, control the clock, we'll be all right.
That's what we do. All right,
and remember, we still get in with a tie, too. So just so that you know. We still get in with a tie.
About that. Yeah.
Tie or win. We're in there.
All right.
So, yeah,
Pop, we're going to go.
65% chance.
Hey, I always love those. I'd rather have 80, but that'll do. All right. All right, Pop.
Well,
I'll see you on Friday.
All right.
All right, fam.
All right, man.
Boom. Bam, bam. I'll see y'all. All right, fam. Night.
All right, man. Night.
Hey, Jesus.
Ronbo.
Hey, so we've not talked to you. But I always think about you when you and Tommy Huxley aren't in the chat, and it's just running buck wild. So, hey, Jesus, it's good to hear from you. How you been doing?
I know it's been a minute, man. I haven't talked to you since last year, man. How you been?
Yeah. Last year wasn't so long ago, but still, it is since last year. Actually, a long time ago. I haven't talked to you in a couple of months, fam. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, man, I've been busy, man. Just been working a lot, man. And each time I get off work, the live the live stream ends up ending around that time.
Yeah.
But today I was on. I was like, you know what? I'm finna hop on one time.
I'm gonna
see how everyone's doing, man. How was your holidays?
I was great as usual. One of my favorite times of the year, of course. I like summer better. What goes on, but Christmas time. This is fun. Christmas and New Year's, because cold weather is not my favorite thing.
Oh, you don't like the cold weather?
No, it can stop. When it gets around 60, that's enough. Don't be dropping down in the mid-50s. Have me running from my car to the house, I'm a wimp when it comes to cold weather.
I love the cold, man.
Do you really?
Oh, man, I love the cold, Ronbo.
A lot of people do. So, but we got a situation going on with our COVID guys. The wrong people. You can't have Jimmy Ward and K'Wan Williams on the COVID list playing the Rams. And then Kyle's, their conversations going back and forth about Jimmy playing this weekend. People are saying a 70 or 80% Jimmy equal to a fully healthy. All of a sudden I lost his name. Our rookie quarterback, right? So, I'm thinking, okay, I just wish we could somehow put them in a machine and get that experience of watching the Rams like Jimmy does into Trey's head, right? So Trey can see things. No, Rams, I've seen that before, man. Come on, man. Look at that. Look at that. I want to see some familiarity out there. So he's gonna have to come out there and they're gonna have to try to coach him up and school him up as much as they can. And we'll see what that works out. But what are your thoughts?
My thoughts is, with the new COVID rules, like one of the callers said earlier, within 5 days, if they test out negative, they could be back on the football field, Yeah. Just like, I believe it was Tyreek Hill that was able to play. He literally got cleared that day. And he literally played,
Because he's with the Chiefs.
So,
I wonder if they'll treat us like that. God.
And that one guy, Carson Wentz, also, when he played the Raiders on Sunday, even he just got out the COVID protocol that day, and he didn't train with the team or anything like that. And look, he kept up with the Raiders, of course, because they had a full week on practice with their guys, But
Jesus,
you know,
what?
hopefully,
Just for the people who didn't know, I didn't know you could test in the same day, and if you can clear protocol if you come in negative. You know what that worries me? If that be the case, that means K1 and I'm sure Ward and K1 have been doing that all week, and they keep testing positive.
you know, and you know, especially you know, with me, you know, if they're vaccinated, you know, the
I think everybody on the team
their
is.
body will probably fight. You know, if everyone on the team is vaccinated like they say they are, you know, then they should probably test negative probably by Saturday then, or not by Friday. You know, because I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but
I know.
you know, from what I've seen from other players, you know,
They're
from
coming back
other
immediately
players,
almost, right? Yeah. Even Mitch made it back in a couple of days. I forgot which day of the week Mitch got diagnosed, but he came back a day before the game. I'm not sure what day of the week though he got told.
Exactly,
So,
you know, especially you know we have a good chance of also getting other guys back on our team. You know, I think Sanu might be able to play. You know, I know he's been injured.
Back.
You know, he might be back. You know, Drake Greenlaw might be back for playoffs. You know, hopefully.
Because Aziz is still hurting.
Yeah, you know, Isaiah Shire, you know, it's tough. You know, hopefully our guys can get healthy. You know, but we just need the Saints to lose first.
I know, right? God. You know what?
The Saints, Ronbo.
They escaped last week. The Saints got to lose this week. It's time for them to lose.
Oh man, you know it's always a nine of luck, huh?
You know,
if we would have, should have, would have, could have, huh?
I mean, you know, we got to live with that almost all the time. And somebody said last week we got away with some calls for a change. I didn't even notice. I got to go back and look at that game to see if we got away with it. I remember one call that I thought we could have got a call for a push in the back from one of our offensive linemen, but.
Oh, man, we never get away with anything.
I know.
You know, the NFL hates us.
I tell you.
You know, it might be a Kyle Shanahan thing.
No, Eddie D, I still think the league is still pissed off at him. And then you got Colin, that the owners are probably like, look, you know what? We lost millions. And the 49ers need to pay for that because Jed York never did a damn thing about it. I can see them dudes that are talking, you know? So, I don't know.
Oh, exactly.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah. You know, the NFL always preys on our downfall, you know, but we end up showing them what's up sometimes.
Yeah, we're going to do it this time, too. Hey, so it's great to hear from you, fam. Hope you got some time for us in days ahead, right? We're looking for you Friday if you got time.
Hopefully, you know, I'll be working, but you know, I like to give my prediction. You know, I say that we win by 6. Right. I think I got us winning by 6.
Give Jesus a +6. All right, fam. It's probably going to be close, you know, because the Rams really want to win this game too, because they want to win the division, so they can say we won the division in 2021. No, we beat that ass, and the Cardinals won the division. See, we're here to bother you, Rams, and you know this.
There you go. All right, brother Ronbo, man, you have a blessed night, man. Thank you for having me on call, man. Shout out to Ronbo Sports. You guys leave a like and subscribe.
Thanks, man. Great to hear from you too. Talk to you later.
All right, later, man.
All right. And I would say, hey, Quentin. Or is it Quinton?
Ronbo.
Quentin, what's up?
Ronbo.
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing to worry about, bro.
Yeah.
The Rams are not beating us.
You know, because they looked sorry last week.
Man, we beat them 5 times in a row, Ronbo. That's unheard of in the NFL. That's just, we got superior coaching. Our depth, they can't deal with our depth of our team. How many times you seen Aaron Donald? He's on the bench trying to catch a breather, and then next thing you know, we'll run off a big play, and then he's like, "Oh, I better get myself back in there." The look on his face is like, "Oh man, y'all can't hold it down for one play till I get back in there."
Hey, Quentin, as soon as he comes back in, run the ball. Aaron, where you at, man? No, how many of you today? Well, they ran the ball. Okay, that's what we do. Hey, but Quentin, we got to, you know what? Over on that edge, though, you got both, I don't know what he had, Brunskill and any help they get from the center or tackle, it seems to really bother Aaron. And he doesn't want to be bothered with Trent Williams. So, it's pretty funny how we have the formula on him.
Right. And then I just expect Shanahan to rely heavy on the running game, no matter who's that quarterback, whether it be Jimmy or Trey.
True.
And run a lot of play action. I mean, that pass that Trey Lance threw to Debo against the Houston Texans, that was off play action off of Elijah Mitchell running the ball, and there was nobody within 3, 4, 5. I mean, he's wide open. He had all time to throw, and then
and Elijah Mitchell is resting up again. As you know, Elijah's taking it. Elijah's gonna be rested up every game. He don't even need to work out. See, that's the thing you gotta love about Elijah. He's always hurt after the game. All right, Elijah, pack him in ice, y'all, and put him away till Wednesday or Thursday. It's amazing.
Yeah, Shanahan's just resting him. He's just resting him, getting ready because he's going to have a heavy workload. And I expect him to use Jeff Wilson a little bit more too.
Please, yes.
But the Rams can't deal with our run game. They can't deal with our depth. And the last thing is they don't have an answer for Debo.
No, nobody does.
So we should win this game handedly. The Rams got to beat us. We don't have to beat them. They have to beat us. They have to come up with a game plan to beat us. And our players are totally confident. They know they got this. You even think about it, Ronbo, even how you feel right now. You feel that pressure like you feel, like when you was getting ready to play, Tennessee or another team.
Yeah, every week I have that same feeling, because even the games that you suspect, I was worried about the Texans. Because you look what the Texans did against the Chargers, which I still do not understand. These weird things happen sometimes.
Right. But you don't feel that way with the Rams, though. You feel, you want to say, you want to hold back and say, they got some stuff, but damn well when we get in there, we got Debo, running the peel around the end. Ooh.
See, because we got two guys that the NFL just cannot stop. I don't know what happened with George in Tennessee, but that's an outlier for him more than anything else. People don't stop George. They did double team and triple team him, but still, Debo still got loose on him.
Right.
So you're not going to stop Debo and George. And now that Ayuk's come in and add his fire, we look good, Quentin. I'm telling you, man. You got Elijah Mitchell. We look tough.
Too much firepower, and I expect Bosa to have a good game. And Stratford, even him, he tried to attack our DBs that last game. That's what he was trying to do when Jimmy picked him off on that time. And they'll come up with a totally different game plan. They got their running back Akers coming back.
I know, right? He ain't played in how long? But Quentin, here's the thing. Jimmy, they might. You remember Jimmy told Grant Cohn, he says, I don't know why they keep coming at me, but I'm gonna just and then I'm thinking they went at him again as soon as they could. I'm thinking the Rams may decide to change up, stop going at Jimmy, and then if they wake up and notice if Ambry Thomas plays, OBJ is going to try to run at him. I'm expecting. Or Josh Norman, but they have history, so I'm not sure if he wants to be bothered with that. It's going to be interesting to see because Cooper Kupp, as long as I got K1 or Jimmy in the game, I'm not worried about him. So it's going to be interesting to see because what we do is we strip them of their weapons more than they do us.
Right. You got it, bro. You got the game plan. I think I'm not even worried about this game. I know I should be, but we beat them 5 times in a row. That's that's like Green Bay beating Detroit.
I know.
All the time.
Or us beating the Hawks, Quentin, that's got to end, though. It's time for that. Next year is it. That's it. We are done with the Hawks and that domination. God.
That's right.
Sick of that.
Yeah. Right on, Ronbo. I appreciate it. Love your show, man. And,
thanks, fam.
Thanks for taking my call.
And appreciate it. It's a pure pleasure.
We got this. I'm telling you.
I'll be relying on what you just said. I believe you, too. Market Pro, I don't care. Check out Market Pro in the chat. Say something bad to him before you leave, Quentin. All right? All right, fam. I'll see you. See you this weekend if you got time.
All right.
All right, fam.
Bye.
And Shabazz!
Ronbo.
Shabazz, we send him chewing the fat, man. You know, anytime we go into the game with a division rival. Yeah, Shabazz, you know what's so funny? The only team we get mad about it is the Hawks, and we get like, oh, here they come, Rams. But the Cardinals, I don't have any feeling about the Cardinals one way or another. I haven't ever had any feeling one way or another about the Cardinals. It's a strange thing. But when you talk about the Rams and the Hawks, boy. But Shabazz.
Well, see, Ronbo, I'm the exact opposite. I live in Arizona, so I can't stand losing to the Cardinals because I have to hear these suckers.
I know. That's a different story, though. But you know what the thing is, though? Do you concern yourself with them? I don't really look at them as any kind of a intimidating threat or anything like that. They just don't scare me. This is the thing, I guess.
Yeah, they don't scare me. They don't scare me, and like the caller before, and everybody said, the Rams don't scare me. I'm not scared of the Rams. We didn't beat them 5 in a row, and we're gonna make it 6. The line moved down because everybody in Vegas feel like the Niners gonna win. But I'll tell you something else.
Vegas said we got to help us get that money in the right place.
I'm gonna tell you something else I was thinking about, Ronbo. I think that ain't none of their players hit COVID. What happens if Aaron Donald get on COVID protocol on Thursday or Friday?
Game over. We can phone it in.
Right. So, I don't know, Ronbo.
Aaron
We'll
Donald
see.
is not having a lot to do with these games anyway. Aaron's doing on press conferences look like somebody peed on him every time we play. See, so Aaron doesn't worry me. Actually, his partner on the Leonard, what's his name? Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd concerns me because of that athleticism and range. Jalen Ramsey, of course. Who else they got on defense you need to be concerned about? Von Miller? Well, Von has lost a step, So
I think what you said, man, Shanahan has this dude number, so I'm just not that worried. I wish I could tell y'all I was worried, but I'm just not that worried.
I guess because they did so well this year, But the way Stafford's playing right now, he's
and
vulnerable.
that's the same old Matthew Stafford, like Jimmy Ward said, that was in Detroit. Jimmy gonna get him this weekend, or Humphrey Thomas gonna get him. Somebody that we ain't expecting gonna get him. That's the same old Matthew Stafford. That's the same. It's like Fred Warner knows the Rams playbook so well.
Yeah.
We know what they're gonna do before they do it. So I'm not worried about them. Think about all the games we beat them.
I
We
know.
beat them to the punch on every play they try to run.
And
On
at some
every play
point,
they try.
right? At some point, it looks like it's easy,
It looks like it's what I'm saying, because McVay don't try nothing new, and Shanahan's his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just, daddy, I'm gonna run this.
Taught
As
him
soon as
everything he knows.
Fred Warner and Jimmy Ward see the play, they know where the ball going.
Yeah. Yes, that
So,
familiarity is a special thing. You know what? That's why
Yeah, so
Trey could be very, very definitely right for this game. Because they don't exactly know what he's going to do. Because Kyle's liable to put him in some situations where he would never put Jimmy, and that's going to throw the Rams off for a loop anyway. So you know what? Hopefully he does go Trey.
Right. Ain't nobody saying no tape on Trey. Trey is good for at least 6 games before anybody have enough tape on him to say his tendencies. He ain't got 6 games on tape. If he win this game, he there. And then we get whoever we get in the first round.
Yeah, as long as they don't force Trey to throw short, it's pretty much clear now. He does need to work on his short game. He can throw the ball away and 30 miles in a heartbeat, but it's that short game that although he did make one shot in that game in the second half, that I said, whoa, oh, that's what I've been waiting on. He can do it. You know that shot where he just stood there in the pocket? The pocket was starting to collapse. He just focused. He zipped that ball in there to, I think, Debo. I said, oh, yeah.
No, Kittle.
Okay.
That was the Kittle, Ronbo.
Kittle. I know there's that one shot that he finally convinced me that he could throw it midfield in between the numbers. Because Kyle Shanahan, that's his offense. It's all about timing and throwing people open. So you can throw at the people in most offenses, but with Kyle, you got to put that ball in a certain spot, and that's why it's set up for INTs. And he did throw one, but again, that's Kyle's offense, so people don't really understand that. They think, oh, it's another INT. You don't get it. Those guys, everybody's got to be on their P's and Q's. Timing's got to be right. It's a risky offense, but it can be extremely productive if they're all clicking just right. And that's what we need.
Yeah, you're right, Ronbo. You're right. You're absolutely right. So we'll see, man. I just think everybody panicking in the Empire, and I think the Empire just likes to panic. I think we like hypochondriacs.
Not you, Shabazz. That's what I like about you. Jerry Shabazz. But think about what you think clearly, because I want you to wait till Friday to tell me what your score is. Because I always get pumped up and give us a score, because Shabazz is right. Biggest percentage of the time. That's why Vegas don't like him.
Man, look here, Ronbo. I do my thing when it comes to them parlays too. So if anybody want to inquire, just hit me up, outside of the chat. And Casey, I don't charge. I just charge 10%.
There you go.
10% of your winnings.
Casey, here's your guy. Because Casey be crying every week. Casey, here's your dude, man. You need to contact Shabazz. Shabazz, you need to give out your social media stuff so people could check you out. Because some of these folks out here are making bets that's losing. They can't pay their rent after the weekend, So
I up this weekend. I called both upsets. Everybody told me I was crazy when I told them that the Bengals would beat Kansas City. I said it on the show. I told everybody what to bet. The Cardinals was going to beat Dallas. I said it. Go back. All you got to do is go back. I'll put it on the airwaves for free.
There you go. Hey, there you go. That's it, Casey. Pay attention. He does it every week. Shabazz, we're going to go. Let me see you the Friday. Hope you got some chance. All right?
Friday.
Right,
I'll
fam.
check in with you, Ronbo.
All right, Shabazz. Have a great night, fam. There he goes. Yo, T-Flow.
Yo, what up, Ronbo?
T-Flow, man, we you know how we do. We feel sorry for ourselves because looks like the whole world is always messing with us, man. You got the most important dudes on defense on COVID. You know what I'm saying? And then you figure today, Ambry's been looking good, right? And I think sometimes people go in there from other teams or some stranger walks in the locker room knowing he got COVID and breathes in the 49 locker room, I really do all of a sudden. He's probably from L.A. So, we got guys coming in COVID, but I think they'll be all right by this Sunday, hopefully. And then you got the Kyle Shanahan playing mind games again. Talk about Jimmy might play Sunday. So, you're feeling on these matters, COVID, Jimmy, and Kyle, and anything else you want to add?
Well, basically, let's go start off with the COVID. If, K1, Williams, Jimmy Ward, and, if those are the main ones.
Absolutely.
If they don't pass the second COVID test, remember, Jimmy Ward put it out there on blast saying, hey, I own the Rams. And technically, he does own the Rams. So basically, we all know what our secondary is. All right, we're not as good. All right, OBJ is coming into he's coming into a scene with the Rams.
Yeah, he's starting to come around.
Cooper Kupp. Yeah. Cooper Kupp. If K1 can't play, who's going to guard Cooper Kupp?
See, it would be Jimmy, but both of them can't be out because Jimmy falls out that second spot in the heartbeat to go sees him.
Yep. So basically, those are the main ones who have to come back. Because as of right now, they're not going to play on Sunday unless they pass. So we got to put it what it says right now. As of right now, they're not playing. They're on COVID protocol. They got to pass first.
Scary stuff.
And if they don't pass, I don't seem too high confident of us, dominating, because we had Jimmy Ward dominating every time the Rams. He had a pick six, two picks in the last game.
Yeah, 2 picks last time. He loves Stafford. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he loves not Stafford. He loves the Rams. Period. Just like what Jimmy said, on the Grant show. Man, I don't know why whatchamacallit keeps on throwing it to me. I own the Rams, and technically he does own the Rams. So if Jimmy Ward doesn't play, that does scare me because our secondary is not as good. Because look what Tennessee did. They just threw the ball on us. Third down and 13, third down and 15, first downs.
It was as far back as third and 19. I said, come on, man.
Yep. And they're getting first downs. So don't forget. So now they got established receivers. Their running game is back with Cam Akers. But hopefully he doesn't really play that much.
Even if he doesn't, Sony Michael is doing a great job.
Yep, they're doing a great job. So And for the past 2 weeks, Nick Bosa, he's been a little quiet lately.
They
Like,
double, triple team.
He did not make it.
Teams are making everybody beat. Hey, we're going to make everybody but Nick beat us. We may have 4 dudes on it, but the rest of y'all, you got to take them one-on-one, you know.
They might take a page out of, like, Tennessee and, like, a little bit out of
protection packages.
Playbook. Like, basically, they're going to do max protect.
Yep.
If they do max protect on the Niners, our secondary is not really that good to cover OBJ and Cooper Kupp. So that's what scares me the most is just our secondary being oblivious.
But you know what, T-Flow? I'm a trust D'Amico. He's seen him do that to Nick twice, right? So I got a feeling he's going to get together with his staff, and they're going to figure out something. They got to come up with some defensive package, some stunts, do something. Don't just stand and let that continue.
I hope so, too. But then again, look at week 3, from what's his name from Green Bay, torched us. Like, he was a one-man show. Then you go fast forward a couple weeks later, like a couple weeks ago from Tennessee Titans, like that wide receiver torched us too. So he does have good game plans, but if we don't get the pass rush, all they got to do is throw it deep, pass interference, and there it is. And then you see our corners getting beat. So he can come up with the game plan.
Yeah, because he'll try to take advantage of that.
See, but then and not only that, and think about it. And Stafford, he doesn't mind. Stafford throws a lot of interceptions, but then again,
he just throwing the ball. I don't even think he sees the receiver. He just throws it deep and thinking his guys are going to win. Boy.
Because he has trust. He has trust on the receivers, and not only that, he can throw a couple of interceptions, but then again, the game might be close because he's going to throw a touchdown next pass. So that's what kind of scares me, just our secondary.
Yeah.
That's what it mostly, and with the whole Jimmy Garoppolo, Jimmy should not play. Like, he's not going to play. Like the way he talked today where he said, it effing hurt today, like his hand. Like, you got to grip the ball. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just like a couple of callers were saying earlier, if you don't have grip on that handoff, he's gonna fumble the ball.
And also when he gets snapped.
Grip on that,
Yep.
And if he doesn't have grip when he throws it, that's a pick six. Because we all know Jimmy likes throwing to wide open linebackers. So he has to be 100% healthy for that to happen. So I don't see Jimmy playing at all unless he has to play. But I don't see that happening. And plus, I want to see our rookie quarterback, because we got next year. Because if he doesn't progress, we're going to have another season next year.
Like this one? Just like 2018. But T-Flow, you got to understand, though, that game Friday, that is not something we want to lose, whatever it takes to win that game. And if either one of them can if they can play two, but win. That's the bottom line. Do not come out of L.A. with a loss. And because ain't nobody worried about next season, not this week. They're worried about this season this week. So we'll see what they do, though. But, fam, hey, T-Flow, we're going to roll hold that. Bookmark that because this is late. I don't want to go over time too much. But tell you what, let me see Friday.
But I just don't get how people can be 100% happy that we're gonna win when our secondary is obliviated.
I know we got to pray on that one. All right, fam.
All right, Rob. Have a good night.
You too. Hey, Frank.
Ronbo.
Frank. Come on in, man. We're sitting here looking as it's a group hug night because we heard a couple of guys got put on COVID. Although, at least we got some good news about Tavon and Mosley coming back. But it is not fun to hear about Jimmy. That's your main dude against the Rams. Jimmy loves him some Rams, and you gonna tell me he was on COVID list? And K1, he loves him some Cooper Kupp. And now go tell me they got COVID? Oh, no.
I know, man.
God.
Next man up, man. Next man up.
Yeah, but you don't want the next man up behind Jimmy and K1. They are the men, But we're going to see.
Yeah,
they
you
can
right,
get off.
Yeah, but hey, Oh, go ahead. You finish. Go ahead. What you say? Go ahead.
No,
You
I was
finish,
just gonna say,
Ronbo.
and then you got the Jimmy versus Trey for this Sunday. So I don't know. I just wish I could inject Jimmy's experience with the Rams defense into Trey's head, and then I'd feel safe because he cannot start off like he did against the Texans, against the Rams. We gotta keep pace. Well, you know what? What are your feelings on this?
Well, I mean, that's falling the coach, man. Kyle Shanahan can't be called them type of scripted plays for him, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're right. We can't start off like that. You know what I'm saying, against the Texans because this, the Rams defense totally better than than the Texans. So. Yeah. We can't be going 3 and out and then keep giving the Rams chance, the Rams chance after chance, especially with our main 2 key pieces on defense is on COVID protocol. So
Cam Akers
hopefully they okay
back.
though.
So they got 2 running backs now.
So hopefully he okay. I mean they okay. Pray that they be all right. They be okay. And,
we'll get good news tomorrow, Frank. That's right. He goes up tomorrow.
Yeah. Just gonna pray that they be okay. That's the main thing. And then you got the Rams. I don't think they're gonna rest their starters because I think we play the same time. I know Arizona plays Seattle and we play the Rams. I think at 4 or 4:25. So I guess the winner, want to see who's gonna win the division.
They got all the games played at the same time, Frank. They got Nolans. They moved them down from an early slot into the same time. So you got 3 teams all watching each other, but better not be watching each other. Better focus on what you're doing, right? So
Yeah. So we just had to stay focused and go in there and get the job done. Trust the Rams gonna want to beat us. Swept them the last couple of years. So we would be so happy for them for beating us or now making the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely gonna start they starters. You know what I'm saying? So
plus
we just gotta go in and take
their
business.
If they win that game.
Yeah, they get the winners. Yeah, they can win the
division. The Hawks have to beat the
or Arizona. Yeah, the Hawks got to beat Arizona to win the division. So, I mean, like I said, we just got to take care of business, man. Like I say, next man up. And Kyle just got to call a better game plan for Trey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, I think Trey can go in there and do it. Yeah, I think Trey can go in there and do it. I mean, he's just going to get better and better each week. I know Jimmy, don't try to, I know Jimmy our starter, so if he was 100%, then yeah, you go ahead and put him in. You know what I'm saying? If he was 100% ready to go. But Jimmy, if you're not ready to go, don't just get out there and then you know what I'm saying, lose us. We have an opportunity to make the playoffs, and you just want to play just because, you know what I'm saying, like a selfish reason.
And he already said he wouldn't be 100%. So yeah.
I hope he's not doing that. I hope he just go ahead and just sit it out, let his hand get healed.
Well, he doesn't have he doesn't have any choice. The trainers, everybody look at him and say, forget it. No game, bro.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, so I think we can do it, Ronbo, man. We just all got to Kyle got to call it all on Kyle, man. Kyle's got to call a better game plan, man. That's all for Trey, man. The same way he called for Jimmy, man, call it for Trey, man.
And he
can handle it, man.
Well, just keep the ball running a lot. I'd rather see Trey, although he did shock me at the end of that first half when he made that shot between the numbers, because those are complicated throws. But when he did go other places, he was looking good, Jack. Yes. So so it should be a little different game.
Rollouts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's the best thing to do with
the Rams. Yeah, rollouts. See, the Rams, they never played them, so they don't. All they gonna do is watch the Houston tape and see what I'm saying, with a little bit that we put on film right there. But Kyle gotta mix it up, man. Just mix it up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they're gonna blitz him.
One thing they don't like Debo.
Yeah, I know, right? See, that's the thing. He's got to get that ball to Debo. Yeah. Nobody likes Debo, Frank. Nobody in the league wants to deal with Debo. Man.
Donald definitely don't want no problems.
I remember that press conference. I'll never forget it. Debo Samuel seemed to have a pretty good game with you guys. Who?
Dollar guys, what Debo say?
Debo.
Hey, it's me, Ern. You know me. Hey, number 19. I'm like, yeah, Ern. Look. You see the touchdown? You see,
Yes.
it's me, Ern.
Debo should send him a Christmas present. You know, a full 12 by 12 glossy. You know. Hey, Frank, we're gonna go. I tell you what, I want to see you Friday. All right.
Okay, yeah, man. Thanks, Ronbo, to
Thank you,
and production, man. I love you, man.
I
And
love you, Frank.
everybody stay safe, man. And, love y'all, man. Have a blessed night.
You too, Frank. Night, fam.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Robert.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey, Robert. Come on in, man.
What's going on?
Robert, man, we sitting there tripping, man, because, the funny thing is, you look between the quarterback situation, ain't nobody really scared about that. It's about Jimmy and K1. I mean, we got to have them, too.
That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried. I'm worried about Jimmy, not Jimmy G.
Jimmy Ward. Him and K1.
Like,
see, because the Rams.
Him and K1,
yeah. Because when we lose K1, when we lose K1 and Jimmy, hopefully they'll both sign next year. The ownership of the Rams pretty much will be up in the air.
Yeah. Like, we looking real thin on the back end right now. Did Aubrey, did he test positive today?
Yes. Ain't that terrible? Wednesday. Oh, hell no. And he's been getting better every week. So if you got Mosley, I already had a plan. I got Ambry Thomas on one side. I got Mosley on the other. I'm going to be all right. Dante, you and Josh sit down, please. How?
Yeah, right. If we could have lost one of them, K1 or Jimmy, because, Jimmy, he's flexible. We could have slid him down into that slot. He could move around the whole secondary, but both of them out. But I'm pretty sure Jimmy will be back.
Yeah.
Because I think they say as long as you're asymptomatic and you no longer vaccinated.
You need a negative
you
test.
need a negative test.
Yeah.
So I think he got time. We shouldn't panic. I think we'll be all right. I still got confidence, and you know what I'm saying. That's getting the job done. But hopefully, we have
tomorrow.
to go back.
I need to hear tomorrow. I don't want to wait. I don't wait till the weekend.
Yeah,
please.
I don't want to wait till Saturday.
Yeah.
right.
Do
I want to hear tomorrow. And I think everything else gonna have to be from here on out. Through Zoom calls and meetings like that. We're gonna have to pack it in, and because the COVID is bad out here and it's affecting the whole world.
I know. It's just.
But
time we get on top of
football is just a game, but it's important to us.
It really is, because if you got misery like COVID and other things going on the planet, one of the wonderful things going on the planet is football. And COVID
football.
and no football.
Like I don't even watch other sports. I don't even watch other sports during football season. Like,
I can't.
I love basketball, but I refuse to watch basketball during football season.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it just doesn't have the same. Yeah, when football's over, okay, it has more appeal. But you can't. I know exactly what you're doing.
I can go out and pick up basketball with my friends and just have just as much fun.
Yeah, I know, right? And you don't have to put up the refs.
And
you don't have to put the refs in the basketball lying and cheating out there, getting paid to fix games.
And I wanted to say something yesterday. I didn't get a chance to really get into it. It's about the coach situation with the rookie quarterback. Like I was hearing people talking about basically Cal dropped the ball because he wasn't prepared to call a game for Trey. And I kind of think we kind of overstepping it. Like they go back to my favorite saying, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. So you can set up a game plan around him and what he's comfortable doing, but you really don't know until he has some in-game action. Now, what I will say Cal should have done was Cal should have got him involved in the game, a whole lot earlier. there's been a few games he could have participated in. It would have helped him, even help Cal to know, hey, Trey likes to do this. Trey's comfortable with that.
There you go.
You know
right
what I'm saying?
right there's where you hit it right
He
on the
didn't
head.
do
So
this.
Kyle can know how to call a game for Trey. He sounds like he was struggling with that.
Right, and he's learned. So I still think my question is, if Trey comes in and gets us into the playoffs, do we stick with Trey? And you know what I'm saying? We all know Cal.
It depends on how he looks.
Get the ball back to Jimmy first chance he gets.
Well, the thing is, Jimmy's hand's not going to get better. Even if it were to heal up without surgery, they said that's from 5 to 8 weeks or something like that. So Jimmy's not going to be feeling any better in the weeks ahead either. He ain't going to feel better until February or March.
His ball security in the pocket, nobody has to even touch Jimmy Garoppolo for him to try a crossover. He dribbles the football like he. I don't see too many quarterbacks that actually try to dribble a football in the middle of a football game like it's a basketball, and he did that when he was healthy. So him and third of a hand.
Him and
our
center they've had 3 issues this year. One from game one. There's another one, and then that one you're talking about now, when the ball somehow hit the ground and dribbled back into his hand. That was weird. So,
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's already, his ball security is kind of weak.
Yeah, I didn't say the left hand.
I'm worried about that.
Hurt. It's not good. Anyway, fam, we're gonna go, and I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna see you Sunday or Friday. What am I talking about? Friday. Bring that score, Rob. I'll be looking for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm contemplating on now. I got us about 3 field goals right now by 9. So
whoa,
yeah, I'm
you're
not
optimistic
sure
more than most people, I think. 9, because we're already a 4-point dog.
I really have faith in my team.
There you go. I like it too. Robert, I'll see you Friday. Keep that thought. All right.
All right.
Hey, here he is checking in. It is that man of L.A., not Rudy, but it's Josh. Josh, come on in, man.
Hey, man, what's going on, man? I hear y'all talking crazy online, man. It sounds like y'all a little scared, man.
No, you know what? Josh, I got respect for y'all. If my team was at full strength, I wouldn't. But it being the case that it is not full strength, I'm a little concerned.
I hear a lot of dissing by Debo and on y'all little interviews.
Come on, Josh. Admit it. You know Debo's a problem. 19 of them.
Debo's a beast, man. I give it to you, man. And then I hear people talking about Aaron Donald and how Aaron Donald ain't good and stuff like that, man. But it's hard,
no, that's
man, when
wrong.
You triple team, double team.
Yeah.
The whole offensive line is playing against Aaron Donald every game, man. Come on, you gotta give him his props. Y'all ain't playing him 1-on-1.
No, but that's foolish.
Jalen Ramsey got to play Kittle, so he can't play Debo. So we gonna play a different front this time.
Josh, was that right? Was Jalen trying to deal with Kittle? Was that where they put him?
Yeah, he was really playing like a zone coverage. Nobody was really guarding Debo. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. Without those quick slants, the Niners don't throw long balls on us. We stop the run, we get in 3rd and 8, around there and stop the slant. We start pressing or playing a bare front, we'll stop y'all.
See, that's why
10 yards off the ball.
And I know that's why I worry about this game too. Trey is not ready.
If we hit Matt Stafford a few times and he fumbled that ball and we lock up y'all guys, then we're gonna beat y'all too. That's how it works. It's the best man win.
I hear, but the last
I hear you, but I don't hear you.
Had 3 turnovers,
Ellis,
right?
let Josh finish. Thanks, Ellis.
We had 3 turnovers. We had a fumble on punt return. It was around the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
We had a pick six.
Yeah.
Another pick.
Yeah.
So we gave you 3 turnovers, man.
Josh.
And then that 18-minute drive, that keep away ball, man. If we get a stop, we'll be good.
You know, Josh, the thing you guys can actually celebrate if Jimmy Ward and K'Wan Williams don't come off the COVID list, you guys could have an advantage.
Man, I want y'all at full strength, man. I don't want no
I know,
excuses.
because
Same way
yeah.
on our side, man. You know, if we had players out, I wouldn't want to make no excuses why we didn't win or whatever the case may be, man.
Yeah.
So, but it should be a good game, man. We got a primetime game on Sunday. I think it's on NBC, so we might be the only game on Sunday. It might be another game, but we might be the only game on Sunday. I think all the other games on Saturday.
Yeah, none of them equal that game, Josh. No other team, and they should have flexed it in a Sunday night. You know, to be honest, it's a serious game. I'm trying to think of a game more serious. Who's playing Sunday night?
The Rams. Rams and 49ers playing Sunday night.
No, that game's isn't that a matinee?
No, they kept it on Sunday. They was gonna move it to Saturday before we beat the Ravens.
Yeah, somebody was talking about that.
They thought we was gonna lose to the Ravens, so that's why they was gonna move our game to Saturday.
I haven't checked the time. That's still a 1:00 game, though, right?
I think it's 4:25.
Hey!
They only got all the games are 4:25. So
I thought that was just a regular 1:05 game. Oh, I didn't even check that.
Oh man, I'm on the East Coast, so yeah, it'll be 1:25 your time if you're on the West Coast. So I'm on the East Coast.
Okay.
So yeah, it would be 1:25 your time, and it'll be 4:25 my time. So we're about 3 hours or so behind.
Yeah, I thought you was in Cali. So yeah, you're on the East Coast. How did you become a Rams fan?
Man, I've been a Rams fan since 1999, 98.
Yeah.
Back then, so I've been a fan that long, man. LSU Tiger fan, Lakers fan, San Francisco Giants fan.
Really?
So that's the only San Francisco thing I like, the Giants, man. The Barry Bonds and all them cats.
Maya, this is chocolate chip. Is this what you wanted?
Yeah, so, San Fran, man, Lakers. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm down in South Carolina, man, so
okay.
I'm way away from you guys. Where you guys at, San Fran?
Yeah, so you in the Bay Area. Hey, but so the Panthers, the Panthers don't appeal to you.
I don't like them sides,
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Panthers, Clemson in our area, Tar Heels, Duke.
You pay no attention.
So yeah, we got all
LSU is
the
your
sorry
team.
teams on our side.
Yeah. That you like the Giants?
Nah, I never liked the Panthers.
And the Rams. Yeah, that's interesting.
But to be real, man, the Cowboys run California though, man.
The what?
The Cowboys.
What about
run the Cowboys and the Raiders.
You said they run California?
They run California.
Cowboys and
Raiders. They got way more fans than San Fran and the Rams got. In California.
You think the Raiders got more fans than the 49ers? You know what? I'd love to see. I'm going to go look that up. I don't think so. The Cowboys do.
Okay.
The Cowboys do. I'm not sure about the Raiders, though. The Raiders got a lot of fans, but in L.A., when the 49ers play, it may be a divided crowd. You got a few Rams fans there, but the rest of the fans out there is Raiders in L.A. I mean, Raiders and 49ers.
I see the chat, man, and I've been riding. I'm 34, man. I've been riding with my team since knee high, man. Since knee high. I ain't no bandwagon age up. I was St. Louis Rams. I was with LSU when they was getting their ass whooped. The Tar Heels, I've been with them boys for a long, long time, man. So St. Louis days when we had 9-6 games or 3-5 or whatever games we had, we were sorry as hell.
I ain't gonna question loyalty, but you might have to go in there and defend yourself. We're gonna go, and I'll tell you what, I'll be back Friday if you want to come in and let us know how you're feeling. All right.
All right.
All right, Josh. Have a good night.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too. Christopher Hengler. Hengler says, gotta beat the Rams. Love, fam. Yes, do we do? Thanks, Chris. And, it's... Look at Roberto putting on the hair. Will you please? Look at him. He's in a rock band. Roberto!
What up, Ronbo?
You, man. Yeah, what you up to?
What up, fam?
Say, Roberto,
what's up with you tonight, man?
Rams,
what's
man.
Up?
We got the Rams. We got COVID. We got Jimmy versus Trey. Jimmy lost his hand just in time to mess things up, you know. Roberto, where you at on these Minute Matters, man? You know, we gonna be all right with COVID?
Oh yeah, I'm okay, man. I don't have COVID, so I'm good.
Well, you need to come and play for us then Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Because you can cover
Yeah, man.
Cooper
If
Cup.
they need me on defense, man, call me up, man. I'll be there Saturday. By Saturday, I'll be there on Saturday, and I'll be there for
Sleep,
game
get a
day,
good sleep,
man.
and be ready for Sunday. That's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Kelly. Going back to Kelly. Yep, I'm going back. I'm going to the Bay, baby, Bay Area. I'm coming. Yep, here I
You're gonna
come,
be, you
man.
know, those guys gonna be off of COVID though. So, but you need to come by
Yeah.
anyway though, just to be stand by, just in
Yeah.
case.
You,
So,
yeah, you okay? You're not
yeah.
sick or anything? I hope you're okay, man.
Now, I stay out of the way. I'm that dude you see walking around with the mask looks like it's like 15 feet out in front of him. I do not
Yeah,
want
man.
that. You know, God.
Yeah, me, whenever I go out, man, I take care of myself. I stay away from people, because man, I don't want to end up in the hospital or something, so
I know, man.
I gotta
See,
take
that's the
care of
thing.
myself too.
You see the footage last year when they showed people in the hospital. It freaked me out. I was like, God,
Oh yeah.
it's look at them. They can't even move. Oh, what is this? So
Yeah, man.
gosh,
I'm like, man, they have all these machines on. Man,
to
all
help
the
you
nurses,
breathe.
the doctors.
Oh,
Yeah, there's like 100 people in the bed. I'm like, wow, man, I'm not gonna be there, man. Oh no.
knock on
So
wood.
yeah,
We escaped for now. So hey,
yeah,
but check it. Okay, so you got our guys get back from COVID after because they've been vaccinated. Whatever they got is probably mild anyway, right? But they just got to test negative between now and Sunday because we got to have Jimmy and K1 really badly, or else the Rams may get away with some things they probably wouldn't get away with ordinarily, right? And then you got Jimmy versus Trey. I think actually Trey should start, but Kyle's got to set it up for Trey not to have situations where he can fail. I don't know if he can figure that one out or not. That's the only thing.
Honestly, like for me, I want Jimmy G to sit down because I'm not gonna see him get hurt again on the game. I don't want to see like another pick. Man, Jimmy gotta sit down, man. He gotta get on the bench. Gotta sit on the bench. Man, the season is over for Jimmy. Let Trey do his thing, and let Trey take us to the playoffs. I want to see Trey, man. I want to see him. I want to see him play this last game. And be ready for next year. I honestly want him to beat the LA Rams. You know how you call them, the lamb chops. You know what I'm calling
Yeah.
them. Yeah, I want Trey to beat the Rams.
Would be
Oh
nice.
yeah.
We just got to come out of that because if the Saints win, you know how sad a day it will be. Saints won, Niners lost. I can't even imagine that. I just if they both lose, fine. If they both win, fine. But don't have one win and the other one not, particularly us, right?
Yeah.
This is the only thing that's scary.
Yeah, man. Hopefully the Falcons win. In case if we lose or something, I hope the Falcons win and we win and we're gonna be we're gonna be good, man.
End of story for this season, and we get to the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Because Roberto, man, don't nobody want to just win this year and this weekend's game. We got to be able to say, the 49ers got in the playoffs in 2021. Stop this every year looking like ass. Get it done this year.
Yeah,
Anyway.
man. You know what I want, man. I want to beat the Rams, man. Cause I wanna let all you Rams fans, man, that we own ya, and even y'all say, yeah, the Rams own the West, man. We own the West, man.
Yeah,
We got 5 rings. How many y'all got?
Yeah, there you go.
Zero.
Don't ask that question, Roberto. Where do we gotta go?
Hey, Ronbo. One more thing, man.
All right.
Hey, Debo owns, Aaron Donald.
Every team we play against, Roberto. Roberto, we got to go, though, fam. I'll see you Friday, all right? Since you
All right, man.
feeling good these days.
Much love to you, man.
Back at you.
You know, you my guy, man, for life. Shout out
Thanks,
to all the
Roberto. Back
faithful out
at you.
there, man. Let's get this 6-0. All you Lambs fans, because you know, we're coming for that dub, baby. Peace out, fam.
I love the
see you
evil
Friday
laugh,
then,
too.
man.
Peace out, Roberto.
Yeah.
Night, fam.
Woo!
I got to
Peace
save
out,
that
man.
laugh.
Niners! Yeah. Peace out.
Love you, fam. See you later, Roberto. All right. And Rock Rage Productions. There it is. Rock Rage Productions. Lived in the Bay my whole life. Seen more Raiders, Cowboys. Turned to 49ers. 49ers on the Bay. Man. Because I've already seen them scenes where you see, hold on, Ice. You see them scenes in the stands where people got caught taking off one jersey because their team was losing, and underneath it be a 49ers jersey.
Yo, what up, man? What's
Nice, man.
good, man?
Man, we're looking at this COVID
That's
situation.
my bike, That's my bike. That's my bike,
I know,
punk.
right?
That's what D will be saying on this. Everybody stop acting like this here, man. You know what? Here we go again. Ice, baby. Gotta let them know how it's gonna go, Ronbo. Everything starts in the defensive and the offensive line like it always do.
True.
Never fails. This game's gonna start inside and out. The offensive line is pushing them back like we did the first time. You know what the game's gonna be like for the rest of the night.
Aaron Donald
That's what
knows.
it is. He already knows. He don't. Ask Von Miller what he know when he got pancaked last time by George Kittle.
See?
A little bit of butter syrup on top.
And they think bringing all these people in was going to make a difference. Y'all still the Rams. Anytime you put on
You
that
know
uniform.
what? Exactly. And that's one part. And then there's the other part, too. Not a game. Yeah, you know what? Trey will be all right. I'm not worried about him. I'm more worried about the offensive line and the defensive line. That's going to call the whole thing with the whole game. Period.
That's always
You know
the
what I'm
case.
saying? Our D-line, exactly. Our D-line pushing them back, and Stafford hitting the panic button like he do when you see that rush come. He going to throw big.
And that's why I want Jimmy back so bad. Stafford just throw that ball up. I don't know who he thinks OBJ is and whoever else he's got out there running around. But boy, do it, Matt. Throw that ball up there.
And you know what? Exactly. And you know what else, too, dog? You don't know? He's thrown more pick six than Aaron Rodgers threw this season. He's thrown more pick six this season than Aaron Rodgers thrown in his whole career. What are y'all smoking, LA?
That's what I'm saying, you know.
And they
Matt
ain't
Stafford, he'll throw that ball in the coverage.
Exactly.
In
And
the
they
traffic.
named the LA Hams now. They pork LA Hams. That's what they are because they know where in the world
Exactly.
the LA Hams.
The man forgot Megatron left. You know, you throwing that ball up like that, and
Because Megatron, that's why he left.
Yeah.
That's why he left. He had to always go get them balls. There was never good shots. He always went and got them balls he threw. He used to get killed in the process. That's how he left.
While he still
rewind this. Check this out. Do you remember that play when he threw that deep ball to OBJ?
Of course.
Remember? And it got picked?
Yeah.
Did you see?
Clean pick.
It wasn't like
didn't even have to move.
He had clean pick.
Threw it right to him.
Exactly. OBJ wasn't going to get that. He would have went and got that ball. He would have got killed.
Hey, and I don't know what OBJ did, but Dub wants to play this game. Said, "Yeah, I owe his ass for that hit." I want to see that.
Yeah, that's right. He did get hit too hard. But the crazy thing is, on the COVID thing, they're gonna play because it lasts for like a day or two, and then they do another test on like that Friday or the game or before, like that Friday or that Saturday before the game, and then when they clear. Most of the guys clear. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's
did you
very
just hear?
seldom.
You hear what was just said? Jesus said that Tyreek Hill got tested positive early in the day, and that night he was cleared. Now I've not heard of that happening.
Exactly.
Is that possible? That is possible.
I heard. Yeah, man, I heard stuff like that too, man. It can happen because they're only getting like I think they just get like a particular one of the symptoms or something like that, and they test positive, and then that symptom be gone. You know what I'm saying? Because there's multiple symptoms on the COVID. There's multiple symptoms you can catch from COVID.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? You can have COVID and walking around with it, and then the next day you don't have it because there's so many different symptoms of COVID. Coughing.
And
fever,
now there's a new strand I just read about the other day that you don't have any symptoms. So I don't know if it's got a name yet. There's one in China that you don't have to have any symptoms, but you are COVID positive. I said, what? What is this disease morphing into? Now it's going to sneak up on people and kill you? Oh my God! Anyway, you know what? Let's not get into that. I'm gonna tell you though.
Yeah.
We got the thing, like you said, the offensive line's got to do its job. Anything you want to add to it? And Trey should be fine. We're going to run the ball because Aaron Donald doesn't want us to run the ball.
No, they don't want us to run the ball. They want us to put the ball in. They don't want to run the ball because Rams are not built as a physical team like that. They're not built that way.
I like to use that word. Use it. Say the word. Say the word, Ice. The SOFT.
The Rams. That's right. That's right. The Los Angeles Hams. They're not built that way. They're not built as a physical team at all. They're not built like that. And there's one more thing I'm gonna say before we end it. Trey Lance, I'm gonna tell you something, man. They sleeping on this kid, man. You know what I'm saying? They're really sleeping on this kid. I want Jimmy to play, but the smart thing to do, honestly, if they want him to play in the playoffs, don't
Heavy
play.
helpings of Trey. Exactly. Agreed. All right.
The smart thing to do, let the kid play because we got enough. Listen, we got enough to beat them with Trey or our third string quarterback because they're that bad. They're that garbage.
Ice has said it. Ice, we got to go, fam. I love it. Let me tell you
All
what,
right, man. I'll see you on Friday, man. Not a gang bang, man. A nigga, shout out before you go, boy. Give me a shout out before you go.
Marketing Pro, that's for you. I too.
That's right, and that's how it goes. One love, baby.
That's it, fam. One love. Nice. See you Friday. I mean, we'll go to Jay and say hey.
Hey, how are you? What's up?
Jay, I always get a kick out of I always get different sound levels from you. Now it sounds like you're that guy way back in the third, fourth, fifth row. Jay, try again. I don't know what's going on with your mic. Try it again.
Yo, okay, you can hear me?
No, you're in the upper deck. I can hear you there, but you're way back. Reminds me of them seats I used to get when I was 15, 16 years old. I couldn't afford to sit downstairs. I was in the upper deck in the bleacher sections, stuff like that. Jay?
Ronbo?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Yeah, you was up in the bleacher section there for a minute, man. Hey, but Jay,
oh my God.
Yeah, you're okay now.
What the fuck? Hey, Ronbo,
yo,
put someone else next, Ronbo. I need to fix this real quick.
Okay, I'll be back then. All right. Is that? Hold on a second here and get this straight. Hey, Jason, our man at work. Jason.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Jason, man, we're asking everybody to make sure before you go to sleep, to make sure you lay down a prayer, let the man above know that we need 2 people back off that COVID list. It's got to be J-Dub.
Yeah, man. You gotta stay prayed up out here. I just had the COVID variant 2. Took a week off work. It's just like the flu, man.
Yeah.
It's not as bad. The headache is hard. It's more contagious. That's the problem that it is. That's what we're seeing now.
That's what I was saying to the that's how come my guys are sick.
It's very contagious.
Omicron is just ridiculous. You don't have to, it just gets you. Man.
Yeah, man. But we still got football, that's a good thing. That keeps us kind of not the anxiety and stuff,
Yeah.
Omicron. COVID. These names just instill fear. You know what I'm saying?
And Jason, and they keep coming up. Now, next month or so, there'll be that next generation. I think, come on, man. We can't get rid of this. It keeps morphing into new variants. Why? Oh.
I mean, influenza B was 1919. It almost wiped out the earth. The Mayans down there by Cali, they wiped them out. The plagues have always been a part of society. So, you know, as much as we populate these areas, it'll probably get worse and continue. We're going to have to live different, live clean, more clean, you know, and watch what we do, wash our hands. I don't know who wasn't washing their hands. I washed my hands and I still caught COVID. So there's really no safe place other than social distancing, I think. And being an essential worker it's a gift and a curse. Yep. Thank God I'm not unemployed, but at the same time, I'm healthy enough to have endured the virus. You know, so I'm just praying these guys are healthy. You know, K1 and Jimmy and K1, man, our DBs were the difference with last game. 3 interceptions. That's big.
Every game.
I don't know.
Every time we play the Rams, it's K1 and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. I'm hoping Jimmy Garoppolo. Mm-hmm. I think they're going to give him a go at it. I heard, you know, I see he was at practice.
Yeah.
He had limited practice, so he's saying, you know, I feel some pain in there, but I think they're gearing up that because they understand if they lose, they can possibly go home. So they're just going all in with all the chips on Jimmy. I think that's what I think.
Well, with Trey standing by closely, because if it looks like he can't roll, if he does start, you got to get him out of there quick before the Rams smell blood. You know, because you got the kid taking most of the first string snaps. So you know, as long as he's ready, I think Jason, after last week, he got his feet wet. His confidence got built up. I got a feeling he could be efficient because the Rams are soft. I love saying that.
I think about their defensive differences, their secondary differences, and overall they're a more quality team, obviously. So I think Jimmy having the experience, even if his hand is a little sore, is still an advantage.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. And I never, you know, I'm not even a Jimmy hater. He just makes me nervous. The inconsistencies. I think that's what everybody hates. It's 1 minute he's looking really great, and then you know we get to the Super Bowl,
wheels fall off,
and we don't know what we're gonna get. We don't. Truth be told, he really doesn't have that much playoff experience when you think about it.
Hey, Jimmy
sat him
a 2-year
last playoff.
Right, but think about that for a minute. Sat behind Brady forever, and then came to us basically as a polished rookie, you know, and then comes down the first year. Does well with us for the last few games, goes to 2018, gets hurt, comes back 2019, and people don't want to give him any credit, but the team still went to the Super Bowl with him behind center. So, you know, 2019, 2020, you know what happened there. I don't even want to talk about it. And here we are 2021, and he stayed on the season most of the year, and look where we are, in a playoff position.
A storybook ending would be Jimmy, you know, how I would want it is Jimmy end off this season. I think now he gives us the best chance, and then have Lance off-season OTAs.
Take the keys. Yeah.
Really take you know, I don't know why he's not prepared. Like somebody said earlier, in them blowout games, we should have been getting them involved, getting them up to speed. That's the normal thing. When you're blowing a team out by more than 3 scores, you get your reserve guys in to avoid injury first and foremost. And then you give some guys some on-field practice without worrying about the risk of losing a game. So hopefully Kyle will learn. You know, he's still learning too. He's a new coach. We have a rookie type of coach. You know what I mean?
He's still. And when you hear him talking, Jason, you can tell too. Kyle really didn't realize what he was doing at that moment. And every now and then he says, "If I had to do it over again, I might do it differently." Then he gets indignant sometimes and says, "No, I do it the exact same way again." I mean, he'll explain to you, and then you say, "Kyle." You're a brilliant man, but you scare us sometimes.
Not brilliant. He's not giving us any confidence with his, you know, like, hey, you know, we had all chips on Jimmy. We weren't really prepared for Lance. I don't have any plays for Lance.
No, why would you say that,
You don't have
Jason?
any plays for Lance?
All right, don't embarrass yourself.
Hey, Trey, I'm sorry, guy. I don't know what to do with you, Trey. What have you been doing? Nick Mullins was looking like You know, even coming from the practice squad, Nick Mullins knew what was going on. That's what made him his transition so seamless. Is that he knew what was going on in the playbook. How does
I'll never understand why Kyle embarrassed himself by saying that. Even I don't understand. But Jason,
maybe he's playing psychological games. I don't know.
Great acting then. But
I hope so.
Jason, I'm telling you what, I'm gonna look for you Friday, fam, and
all right, Ronbo.
Take care to be careful out there, fam. And
for sure.
I'm gonna see you Friday. All right.
All right, brother. Peace out,
fam. Back at you. All right. There goes Jason back on the JOB. Hey, and let's see if Jay's ready with his mic all fixed up. Hey, Jay.
Hey, yeah, hello.
Jay, it sounds pretty clear this time.
Okay. I'm worried about this game. I don't know why, but I just got a feeling.
I know we have a right to. That's why I don't want to get too confident on this game because, you know, I got Jimmy and K1. I need to know their status. I wish I could know it now. I don't feel like I want to wait, so it makes me feel anxious, right? And then you got Jimmy and Trey. I really wish that this did not happen now, all right? So this is something we got to deal with. We don't know what that's going to be like. You know, we saw Trey against the Texans. Okay, he was straight money in the second half. But it was the Texans. So the Rams say, well, I'll tell you what, y'all what, it's going to be different when we play. So I know it is going to be different. We'll see, though. What are your feelings on these matters, though?
That Jimmy, you know, if he plays on Sunday, he's not going to be 100% healthy. So
yeah, that's not a good
That
thing.
scares me. And the other hand is Trey, you know, third career start, rookie still.
Against
so basically,
NFC West
no experience.
Best team.
Yeah, so I mean, it doesn't scare me, but I'm sure Trey has a lot of confidence, and you know, he's equipped to handle pressure probably. So
he's surrounded by some great supporting talent, though. You know, I'm gonna stop worrying about when I think about it, because when you got Debo out there, you got Mitchell looking like a stud already. I got my man of Mainz, George Kittle out there. You know, and Trey could bust a move if he has to. I don't want him out there running too much. But, you know, we have the offensive line's been doing a great job. You know, Trey only got 3 pressures in that game against the Texans. He'll get more this week, but if it could be limited to about 6 or 7, but Aaron Donald is over there, which is a scary thing. I'm making myself scared. Let me let you talk.
Ronbo,
Aaron Donald is not human, okay? But we always stop him, though, Jay. We can stop him.
Yeah, Daniel Brunskill though. So what's it called?
I gotta send him. I'm gonna tag him. I'm gonna send a picture of Aaron Brunskill on Twitter. Hey, Aaron, remember this guy's playing this weekend.
Yeah, I thought Kittle disliked the Lens, but you know I was wrong. To be honest,
you saw what? Kittle what?
Disliked the Lens at the beginning of the season because I think he was just trying to, you know,
that tweet.
No,
you know,
not the tweet. Like,
you mean some of the things he said?
Yeah,
but,
some of the things he said.
Yeah, he doesn't really know Trey as far as a quarterback yet. He does now, though. I think he's starting to warm up to him. If that is true.
Yeah, I think he just was saying those things because, you know, Jimmy's his buddy, and you know,
people gotta understand. Jimmy and man, GK, man, those guys connected at the hip. They love each other.
So Jimmy Ward has to come back because, you know.
Oh, so true.
Cooper Kupp and who's gonna defend what's it called? OBJ. Josh Norman or what?
Jay, listen, I don't know, but for some reason, OBJ, he's getting better. I was watching the game against the Ravens. I didn't even know he was playing until the fourth quarter. OBJ is not really that frightening.
Yeah. He isn't. You know how he's this quick guy, right? Or no?
Wait, who? Which one?
OBJ, is he quick? Like,
yeah, he's still OBJ, but I don't know. They're using somebody else on. Cooper Kupp is getting the pretty much all the shots for the most part because him and Stafford got chemistry. So Stafford's going to look for Cooper Kupp first all the time, and then if OBJ is available, he goes to him. But OBJ's not his number one option. It's Kupp, Mr. All NFL, all-time famous best Ram of all time, So that's going to continue to be the case. That's why Jimmy Ward and K'Wan Williams are so essential for this game.
I like BA, him and Trey, the off-season connection. So hopefully he plays good. He played this game against the Texans. So
Boy. We just got to worry about Jalen Ramsey. I don't know who Jalen's going to. Didn't Jalen guard Ayuk last time? Somebody said he was on Kittle, but I remember Debo Jalen didn't try to guard him. And somebody said it was Kittle, and because they don't have he has to. They don't have a linebacker that can stay with George.
Who's in the defend Debo?
Jay, there exists no power on earth that can actually stop Debo. You can only hope to contain him. Debo. Boy, I'm loving me some Debo these days. But the boy has come into his own this year, Jay. Man is invincible. If he wanted to play wide receiver all year and the 49ers used him that way, Cooper Kupp could get a run for his money.
We better resign Debo before he asks for more money, Ronbo.
Don't even worry about it.
Spend a lot of money
That's
on him.
done. As soon as last minute, they're going to call him in on that last, if we're in the playoffs, Super Bowl, whatever. Hey, Debo, you got time? We want to get a conference with you before you go home. We're signing him that day. Don't even mess around. So
it's a coin flip this game, so I don't know who I'm going to choose to win. I don't know. It's going to be a crazy one.
You can think about it. You don't need to do that now. Yeah. We'll do it Friday because you never know what's going to happen. Maybe we don't get if we don't get Debo. If we don't get Jimmy and K1 off that list, man, I'm not even sure if I'm going to watch this game. But anyway, tell you what I'm going to do. I'll see you Friday. All right.
You have a good day, Ronbo.
You too, Jay.
You too. Bye.
And forget about it. It's not a mic.
Oh, there he is. What's going on, Ronbo?
It's a full-time occupation if you're going to be a 49er fan to be worried all the time, all right? Because now until Jimmy's going to possibly start, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I really wish we could have more experience out there.
Come on, Ronbo. You know how you feel about it. You know you're
Mike, I want to win. I want to win. I want to win. Like I tell all these people that come at me about that. I said, look, you guys think I'm just about Jimmy. I just like Jimmy because I think he can win. He's got a bad hand. He may not be able to do that for me or anybody else. And then you got Jimmy Ward.
No. Look, listen. Let's get this straight, all right, Ronbo? It's not really about that. The problem is people knew this was coming, Ronbo.
What?
People knew this was coming. Forget about it. Everyone knew this was freaking coming. This is what people like myself, people like, what's that one guy's name, the guy that calls in with the friggin' Undertaker music or whatever the hell it is, that guy?
Oh, Trey.
And this is a lot of people were screaming from the friggin' rooftops, Ronbo.
All right. Get to the point. What is it?
We were talking about Jimmy Fragilio.
Oh, injuries. I thought that's where you were going. Yeah. Come on, Mike. You almost made it. Hey, I need an offensive lineman that knows how to block. All right? That guy had no business grabbing Jimmy.
Come on, everyone. Listen. Great quarterbacks make up. You could have a shitty offensive line. But if you got a great quarterback, that'll make up for it. Now you don't have to be great, but Jimmy's not consistent enough to where it matters. That's the bottom line. He's not consistent enough to where it matters. But that's neither here or there. Let's get back to the subject at hand, all right?
Yeah.
And that is, I think Jimmy was quoted today as saying, "It fucking hurts."
Yeah, no.
That's what he said. I think that's what he said. Quote,
and I believe it, too.
Sorry if you got your kids up late listening, all right? But at the end of the day, that's what he said. Now, that's what he says without taking a sack, without taking a hit, without being tackled, all right? which
So
is
what would it be
bound
like
to
if he
happen
does?
in this game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Ronbo? It's bound to happen in this game, one way or the other. There was some great plays last Sunday that Trey Lance made because the right side of the line was getting eaten up. And I got friggin' news for you, all right? Any of you other jerk-offs out there. This ain't the damn Houston Texans we're lining up against on Sunday. This is Aaron Donald. And as old as he is, all right, as old as he is, the old Bronco still coming off the edge. All right, it is what it is. You can't knock him like he's nothing. He ain't nothing. All right, he's still out there. All right, so all I'm saying is he's going to have to be able to take a little bit of punishment. And if the guy's saying that it friggin' hurts and all he's been having to do is just lightly throw it or lightly try to grab a ball, then you can forget about it, all right? Honestly, come on, forget about it. It's going to be Trey Lance. Trey Lance gives us the best chance to win because Jimmy's not healthy, because Jimmy Fragilio reared his ugly face once again. It's true, Ronbo. You know it.
I'm not arguing.
When all the teams pass around his transcript, it should have Fragilio tape wrapped around the outside of the freaking document.
I think accident-prone is more appropriate.
Handle with care.
Hey, Debo says the guy is tough. You got to see the hits he gets all game long. You see that conference? Debo says, you know what? Jimmy takes a lot of shots, and he still keeps going.
Absolutely.
But that body slam,
listen,
it should have been flagged.
I'm not going to doubt Jimmy's heart. I will say that he has been known really not to play through real injuries. Honestly, that's been the true MO. Going back, you can look it up. All right, there was even some reports that kind of didn't sit well with certain players at the end of last year.
Yeah,
all
I
right,
heard about that.
But you know, remember I know you did because we talked about it on the show. I think George Kittle was one of them. There were some players that made subtle comments towards the end of the season last year when he elected not to come back in, and I don't even remember what his stupid injury was. All I know is he wasn't available once again, which is where we are now when it really friggin' matters most. That's how friggin' sad it is. We got guys that got friggin' COVID, and they're going to be able to come back, hopefully, and possibly play Sunday before Jimmy comes back. And that's just is what it is. Now, you can call it bad luck. You can call it the fact that he's Fragilio, all right? You can call it whatever you want to call it. All I know is the guy's not available almost half the time, if not more than half the friggin' time.
Yeah.
So it hurts to say it. It really does. I know it hurts some of you out there. But that's the friggin' facts, all right?
There's
so
no defending that.
Deal with it.
That's true. Somehow Jimmy ends up in pain.
I'm going to say this, Ronbo. Hopefully Trey can come in and build on the last freaking performance. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to see him build on that performance, and he'll actually get a chance to do that.
Yeah.
We all are. It's a lot more riding on the line. You know what I mean, Ronbo? That's the reality.
No, exactly. Well, Mike, you know, we're going to run out of time. But listen, I hear you, and it's all accurate stuff. I can't offer no argument. So I'm just hoping, though.
All right, Ronbo.
I just don't want the Rams.
Listen,
and say something to Marketing Pro before you leave. I just don't want him running around here thinking he owns the goddamn chat. You know, if we lose the Rams, the guy's going to be unbearable.
The Ram on here, Marketing Pro? Come on. Forget about it. What a jerk off. Name Marketing Pro. Who calls himself Marketing Pro? You got to be marketing something to be a friggin' Marketing Pro, you jack off. I don't understand these friggin' guys sometimes, Ronbo. Listen, all right, I love you, Ronbo. I love all the faithful out there. I hope all of you have a good rest of the week. And I'm looking forward to talking to you later on. All right, Ronbo? Forget about it.
All right, Mike. All right. There you go, Snyder Mike. And Christopher Hingler says, Garoppolo, let's beat the Rams, fam. 49ers, peace, fam. Chris, we got this. Yes. And Bethel.
Hey, Rumble.
Bethel. Well, here we are at the twilight of another week. And what do we have to hear? Today, the 49ers just put Ambry Thomas on the COVID-19. No. See, because you know what I'm worried about this, Bethel? Because each and every day this week, we've heard about somebody being added to that list, right? We got 6 guys on there now.
Yeah.
And then you got Mostert standing there minding his own business, not even in a uniform. They put him on the list. Okay, see, you know what? Tomorrow.
That's where you can see that something's wrong, because if I seen him, he was at the game, but he was always wearing a mask. He was not. He always had the mask, and he has it. So they probably test was probably
He's got a young
wrong
kid.
or something. Yeah.
So you know,
So something probably wrong, or probably
McVay's
something went
pumping
wrong.
He's probably got raw virus or something. He's pumping in through the air ducts. Sick. You know,
But I have a question for you, Ronbo.
Yes, go ahead.
Who do you think is better, Tua or Trey Lance?
Well, that's a hard one, Bethel, because I've seen a lot of Tua so far, and I haven't seen. I need more. I need a bigger sample size.
Because if I remember right, Tua beat the Rams in his rookie year.
Oh, okay, good.
With all that mobility that he had.
And another one, Bethel, he beat him because the Rams didn't know enough about him too, right? So I like that. I like that. So the Rams don't know anything about Trey, and what they don't understand or know about, they don't know how to deal with. But you know, McVay and that defense, they're looking at what little samples they got. You know what? Here's the thing, and Shanahan's going to know it too, Bethel. They're going to try to blitz Trey out of his young mind. That's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to put the bums rush on him. That's what you do to rookies. And then you take them out of the game, freak them out if they're freak-outable, and then you can try to go from there. But I think Shanahan will have Trey ready, and we're going to run the ball a lot. And opportune times to throw the ball, it'll set it up.
And then plus the Ravens lost the game because the quarterback, he didn't throw the ball hard enough. So that's how they got some interceptions off of him.
And that guy was wide open. I saw that play. All they had to do was put some more distance on it.
Yeah. You know, and
I was so mad. God, I was mad. I hate when the Rams win. So, you know.
Yeah, so I think if you put in Trey Lance, you know, he'll be okay.
Kyle knows pretty much what he's doing with Trey now this week. After last week, I think he knows what he can feed Trey and what he can do. We know he does rollouts.
And one thing that I liked, if you see the mic on Kittle was always going to Trey, always pumping him up, saying, hey, you will do a good job. You know, being a team captain and doing, the right thing. And another, encourage him. And another one that I was seeing that he will do that a lot was Debo. Debo will always be right there with Trey, hey, you know, pumping him up. And
Ayuk was probably doing it too. Remember, everything's out on the camera.
Yeah.
Because Ayuk was getting fed all day. Yeah.
And another thing, if Ayuk could get, I think it's 280 yards.
Yeah.
He will hit 1,000 yards.
Really?
So if
He's that close?
If he could hit that, we will have over 2,000 yards on two wide receivers.
I didn't know he was that close. Wow.
Yeah.
If he would have played,
and
he missed a couple. He didn't miss a couple of games, but he didn't get much action.
Yeah. So imagine he didn't play. Like, I think they didn't fed him for like 5 games. Imagine they would have fed him those 5
few
games.
Weeks of the season. Yeah. He'd over 1,000. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then another thing is that in the first half, Trey Lance, instead of throwing the ball, he ran it because he wasn't sure of himself. Kyle ran the same play, and he hit Ayuk. Instead of running, he actually stayed in the pocket and he threw it to Ayuk. So you could see that he's learning and he's progressing.
Yeah.
And he's making instead of doubting himself, he's throwing the ball and he's on his own merit. And also, when he threw that interception, he probably timed it wrong. So he didn't want to overthrow him. So he kind of threw it a little bit lower.
So
that's why he got picked off.
See, that's a product of Kyle Shanahan football. Because a lot of things are throwing receivers open and timing. That if a defender's really on it, that's going to happen on occasion. That's why when people overreact on every INT. I say, you know what? Some people just don't understand how that offense works. That's going to happen. There's no way to avoid that. I don't care who the quarterback is. If you're going to do Kyle Shanahan's offense, there's going to be INTs here and there. But I just say, you're not supposed to lose the whole game behind it. And that's the thing. It's supposed to be
and then plus another thing is that if he gets more playing time, then he's gonna learn. Okay, I need to throw it more accurately. I need to throw it a little bit higher,
or get it out sooner. Get it out sooner.
Yeah, get it out sooner.
Thing. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So, that's what I'm actually happy that you see this progress right now in 2 games that he played. Look at the progress that he's going through.
And Bethel, think about this time next year, what he's going to look like. Bethel, we're going to run out of time. Let me. We'll see you Friday, okay? Looking for you, as a.
All right, Ronbo. Like always, good show. Here's a like for Ronbo Sports. Let's go, man. Niners.
Yeah, Bethel, my dude. Talk to you later, fam.
All right.
Yeah, let's go check out Ellis. Ellis.
Ronbo, can I get next up?
All right. All right. And no problem. But I'm gonna go have a donut.
Right.
Hey, donut! Here he comes. Him and wifey.
What's up, Ronbo? What's up, Ronbo? We gon' win this Sunday.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey, donut, you!
Whoa! We gon' win this Sunday. What's up, my man?
We got to write a song for the Rams now. Just tear them up.
I already got one written. It's coming this Sunday, man. Go ahead and hit them up, Queen, with the whoa, whoa.
Hey, wifey! Get me out of here. Do it. Tell her to do it again.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yes. Hey, we tell you what, donut. We're sitting here like, we got the wrong people on COVID. Now, see, tomorrow, if we look up and the notification on the phone says, and the 49ers added a 7th player, I'm going to lose my mind, man. Come on, man. We can't continue to put people on the COVID list, donut. It's getting crazy.
Yeah, it is, my man. I'm going to tell you like this, and I'm going to tell everybody out there, we're going to hope that everything passes by tomorrow. We're going to send our prayers up.
Yes.
But if not, they're going to do like Baker Mayfield and show up on the Learjet and check in on game day when it's time to do so.
Tell you what,
But if not, here's my third option.
All right.
We still have my main rookie, Tyler Nuwahufaga. That's going to come in and step into it.
You know what? I'm not sure if he's off the IR yet. He was hurt. You know what, though? They didn't mention him in the injury report. I don't think.
That's what I'm saying, Ronbo. I didn't see anything on the IR lately on him, and hopefully we got him in like a swift army. Now, hopefully we got him hitting and ready to go.
And I wish they'd put him in a blitz package, because if he hits Stafford is in pain from what I understand now. He will know no pain like that. You know what I mean? So, I want to see Stafford get dumped.
Oh, yes, many times. But you know what? I heard Josh earlier. He didn't disappoint me. So I got something to say to that brother. It's okay. I'm going to make it quick.
Go right ahead. The floor
now,
is yours.
Apparently that young, I don't know how old or how young that brother is.
He said he's 34.
But I'm going to go ahead and ask him, did you miss the 45-yard touchdown pass to Deebo Samuel? So I do believe that's a deep pass. You understand me? And all I got to say to you, brother, on that comment you made, not popcorn because you lower than popcorn. Get your candy corn ready because we're going to go deep on it. And last but not least, I don't care how many fans others got against the 49ers. Like E40 said, we are still the livest and the most dedicated fans in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they call us the faith, David. Mm-hmm. That's why they call us the faith.
See, it doesn't matter.
Still hot like Leslie candle.
That's what it is.
That was still hot like that thing handle.
Your wife is so cool. You know, here's the thing.
Yes,
see,
man. Hey, man. The wifey name. The wifey name is go ahead. Give your introduction, baby.
My name is Tanisha Ronbo. How you doing?
Well, the lady like Tanisha, it can't get any sexier than that, Tanisha. Good Lord.
Oh shit. What's up?
I can't forget that.
How you doing?
You know, I'm doing all right. I'll be better tomorrow if I don't hear about anybody else getting put on the COVID list. Because, you know, two days in a row and then a third day would just do it, you know. And the wrong people. Tanisha, I'm talking about, got to have J-Dub, Jimmy Ward. I got to have K'Wan Williams. This is why the Rams suffer. Nothing else but that. And then we do a good job against Aaron Donald to have him sitting there having memory lapses. You remember last year when he's up there?
Yeah.
Aaron, it seems that Deebo Samuel had a pretty good game against you today. Who?
Yes, indeed. And Deebo gonna do it again.
And you know this. Can't nobody stop him.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
That's right. He gonna be like, "That's my bike, punk."
I wanted to do that so bad. He's got to make one tape. He's got to make one recording one time. That's my ball, punk. You know, just really get into it.
Real talk. Hey, we just want to see him after a victory. We just want to see him, you know, look around and jump on the bike and just ride around the stadium one time. That'd be cool.
Real cool. Hell yeah. Real character right there.
Put that plaid shirt on and button it up to the neck, you know, and ride around the stadium one time.
Meanwhile, the song going on.
The whole crowd would be Deebo. Because don't it?
Deebo.
You know, I knew he was going to be good in 2019, but I didn't know where it was going. Don't it? I don't believe he's hit a ceiling yet. When
he's not, man. He's not, and he's got a lot more. Yeah. He's got a lot more, but as far as our chances, I'm not really afraid because we do have Deebo Samuel. We also do have my man Brandon Ayuk. But
and you got George.
Do not sleep on George. My man Eli Mitchell, and we also is Juwan Jennings healthy?
Yes. You know, he's that X factor, that cobra in the weeds that'll come out and strike a team. Because you notice when he does make them catches, he's similar to what Kendrick Bourne used to do to a team. We're working at Debo, we're working George. All of a sudden, Kendrick Bourne standing in the end zone doing the Kendrick. Boy, after that touchdown, just boogieing.
That's right. That's right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like our chance. It's going to be all right in the red zone. Man, it's going to be all right.
Tell you, this team's got character.
But yes, Way Down in the Jungle Deep is coming this Sunday, and yes, Juwan Jennings is going to be in the Slytherin. He's going to be one of the reasons why. So we're going to be okay, Ronbo. As I get back into the season, man,
tell you,
it's going to be all right.
They ain't got enough secondary people to stop them all. And I forgot all about Juwan. You just mentioned him. So you look at all that weaponry they got out there, man. I'm telling you. And don't even talk about Jeffrey Wilson Jr. standing by along with Elijah Mitchell in the run game. Don't it? I'm so glad you and Tanisha called. I'm more confident than I was 2 hours ago. Yes, we got this. Woo! Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
I'm gonna go, y'all. And I tell you what, I'm gonna see you Friday and bring whatever score you got. Let's wait and see if we stay off that COVID list, and then you have a better idea what score to predict. All right.
Hey, like the 70s say, we going to say it one time. Show you right. And
what it be like?
Amen. All night. Amen.
Good night, Tanisha. Donut. Y'all have a great night.
Thank you, Ronbo.
You're so
yes,
welcome.
You too.
Good night, Ronbo.
Night. And I see there's a big show who says, tell Atlanta Tony that per NBC Sports on Twitter, just learned Calvin Ridley wants to play his career elsewhere. And you know, show, I'll bet you any amount of money that Tony already knows. In fact, Tony's been been talking around as if he wants to see Ridley get traded anywhere. So the thing is, I thought Ridley had some kind of mental issue or something. I don't know how that permeates into I want to be traded. If I'm the Atlanta organization, Calvin, we've been patient. We've set you up with therapy. We've paid all the bills necessary for your I mean, what is the problem? What? I would be so upset. You know what? That's why when people say you cannot get emotional, do not attach any feelings to players, especially as an owner. It's got to be even worse. I mean, hey, Brian.
Ronbo, what's
Brian,
up? Ronbo, the combo
law is in the house. Brian,
what's up, Ronbo?
Brian, well, we gotta stay off that COVID list. I just want to go into tomorrow, and don't tell me I got another guy added to the COVID list because I've already got the wrong people on there now. I don't need K1. I don't need Jimmy.
I thought we had that COVID under control.
We did until this
week. I was
week.
worried about the injuries, and now he comes.
17 weeks, Brian. We're doing fine. All of a sudden, it just bust out on us.
Yeah, and then it hits us in a vital area, the DBs. We're trying to take out our DBs.
Absolutely wrong dudes
this
too.
Week.
And Brian, it couldn't take out Josh Norman or Dante Johnson. No. And I'm not wishing that on them. Let me take that back. I don't wish anything on them, but I'm just saying the luck would have it. It's going to take your best players from you. Oh, man.
Exactly. I said, man. Of all the things, I'm thinking, I said but I said during the whole season when everybody was, other teams, but they were missing 10, 15, and I think Cleveland had like 22.
Who set the record this year? I think you might be right. The Browns, they lost an army.
I think the Browns had the most at one time, like 22. I'm like, man, that's a third. That's almost a third of your team. 22.
As my mom used to always say, I'd be come in the house, I'm having the worst day of my life. And you know what she'd say to make things better? Because you ain't living right. Mama, you know what?
Right.
Okay, because here's the thing, Mama. Wait a minute, Mama. Come here, I want to talk to you for a minute, because I get all upset, You know what? You're supposed to be in my corner, encourage me, pull me by and say, you telling me I ain't living right. How you know? We'd have to have that argument for an hour and a half, because I wouldn't go to church every Sunday. You know what? Brian, just real quick, because after you got like 15, was you getting out of going to church every Sunday?
No.
You were still going?
No.
Because I was
still going. I was still going. Yeah. As long as I was on that roof, no, we going to church.
Yeah, but was you getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning to be at Sunday school?
We were consistent, but then I think as I got older, we kind of slacked off on the Sunday school thing.
That was what was killing me. I said, if I could just get up and go with the rest of the family, they come in around 1 o'clock for service. I'm up at 7 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. I was already crying because I only had 1 day a week to sleep, and I get up, you got to go to church. What time is it? It's time for you to get up. I know, look at us. We're going to the childless side. We're talking football. Anyway, I'm just saying. But, hey, where was I going with that? But, Brian, we got that situation, and then we got Jimmy versus Trey, and Kyle still trying to put Jimmy in the game. So, where's this going?
That was what I wanted to ask you. I was like, so is Jimmy G? What's the status? Is he gonna play, or they gonna try to play him, or when he practiced today? Was it limited?
Yeah, according to
I know
Shanahan.
it wasn't full go.
Yeah, according to Shanahan.
It was limited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't trust Shanahan.
No, Kyle is. He's been very interesting about how he just says things, and then later on we find out he was not telling us the truth. So we'll see.
Right. Yeah. But here's my thing. If he can't, in any shape, form, or fashion, if he can't be effective as far as executing, if that bad thumb is going to affect his execution, then don't mess him up for the long run. Just
and not only that,
Trey. I know he won't.
Don't make it impossible for us to win the game. If he can't play, he can't play.
Right. Yeah, if he can't play, he can't. Yeah, he can't play. But I'm pretty sure. Shanahan probably somewhere got his rabbit's foot and his four-leaf clover, and and got the voodoo thing dog on. All this. Make sure you throw the salt over the left shoulder and all that other stuff. Jimmy G.
Voodoo. You got that Louisiana thing going now, I tell you. But you know what? It's going to come down to, somebody mentioned a minute ago, it's definitely going to come between the trenches. We need to win at the line of scrimmage. And we have the advantage there because we're not soft. We're going to run the ball, hit you in the mouth. If you can't take a punch in the face, get ready for another punch in the face. And then when you wake up,
we got to go in there. Yeah.
Knock you out again.
Yeah, we got to go in there, Ronbo. Yeah, Ronbo. We got to go in there and be us. Just be us. Don't get off script. Trying to throw on first down and up. No, run the ball. Stick who you are. Don't change your identity. I mean, this is for a playoff. We got to win.
Yeah.
We got to win, Ronbo.
Yep.
It's dead serious. This is not time. We have got to win. We got to make winning moves. If we have any bad drives or anything like that, it could cost us a game, Ronbo.
Yeah,
and
easily.
They know it. I bet you all the starters gonna play. I don't care
they want to win the division.
They know that we're trying to get in. They know that we're trying to get in, and they know that we've had their number the last 5 times. So, this is not just they're not going.
That just sounds good. We've had the number the last 5 times, not a couple, not 3 times, not 4, 5 times.
Yeah,
we're going for 6.
5. Yeah, going for 6.
Oh, Lord.
So yeah, Ronbo. But
Brad, we're gonna go then. Tell you what, I'm gonna look for you on Friday and give us a score, and see if we can keep some people off the COVID list. I want to just wake up tomorrow and wait for that phone all afternoon. Hey, J-Dub and K1 are off the COVID list. Yes. All right. You got that coming.
Yeah.
All right.
Man.
I
hope. Yeah. I hope Bose will get a chance to eat.
Oh, yeah. They can't stop him this week. They can put their protection packages together all they want to. We'll get this. All right. All right, fam. We'll see you Friday.
But shout out to you, Ronbo, and production and the 49ers faithful. I am red and gold till I'm dead and cold. And the law is out.
There it is. Night, fam.
All right.
And Jay Boogie, man, come on, man. You can't call me a heathen, man. I'm not a bad person. I'm lazy. I hate to get out to bed. You know what I'm saying? If they could have brought church to my house, I would have got my pajamas and went in the front room and listened. I don't have anything against the word of the Lord. I just got a problem with getting up out of the bed because I refused to go to bed the night before. That's my own personal problem. I understand that, but it's still, when you're 14, 15 years old, it's the only freedom you have is on the weekend. Victor A says, I think Trey starts and Jimmy suits up and plays savior. if Trey looks a little too timid, lost, or Lord help me if he gets hurt. You know what? Victor, I thought about that too. You go with Trey if you can and see if he's going to be okay. But if Trey's looking over his shoulder, it'll make him nervous. He'll be under pressure. I don't want to put any added pressure on him. You almost need to reverse that. Start Jimmy and see if Jimmy's okay. And then if Jimmy can't handle it, now you bring Trey in. Trey will feel like, all right, I'm coming in to save this thing. Let's go. And the pressure will be off him because of the role he'll be playing within his own mind. Maybe that's what they plan on doing the whole time. As long as Jimmy's hand can even take a snap. As like Pop pointed out earlier, I forgot. Every contact on that hand is going to hurt. Can you... Ellis!
You.
Ellis, I can tell you used to get up every Sunday morning all the way up till you was 20. Going to Sunday school.
Huh?
I can tell you're the kind of guy that used to get up every morning from 12, 13 years old and with no complaining to go to Sunday school. Am I right?
Hell no. To the no.
Okay, Jay Boogie, you got another heathen there. I just got called a heathen by Jay Boogie.
Oh, to hell with Jay Boog. Shit, your name got heathen aura to it. So change your name if you don't. If you want to be part of the club.
That's right.
Anyway,
Don't be dancing up in here either.
yeah, I was the one trying to keep myself awake from church, keep myself awake in church, so I didn't get my ass whooped. Yeah, I was one of them. But anyway, y'all don't know nothing about that.
Yes, they just understand. But Ellis, all right.
Man,
so we're concerned about a cornerback situation, and and the quarterback, and also the quarterback situation is interesting because, like, I just thought about something. I think Kyle's going to start. I think he is going to start with Jimmy, and if Jimmy can't go, Trey comes in immediately. Not going to wait. Jimmy can't handle it. Come on, sit down. And then Trey comes in feeling like Superman, and he'll be confident. He'll be coming in like he's a rescue. You know what? I bet that is what happens. But what are you thinking?
Man, looking at, from the way Jimmy was describing it during the presser,
pain is crazy.
I just find it hard to believe that. He's going to still try to stick it out. But he looked like, I seen like a pass or two or a couple passes that he had thrown earlier today. It looked all right, but if it's that painful and it's hurting him like that, would it make more sense to? Yeah, and would it make more sense to let Trey start with the hopes that we get this W and we get into the playoffs and give Jimmy another week to heal so he can come in for the playoffs? Yeah. Maybe, and then put it all on the line. Why put it all on the line this last game? And then, let's just say we win. His hand's going to be toe up. He's not going to come back and play in the first game of the playoffs.
Ooh. Hey,
so do you want him now and not play in the first game of the playoffs, or do you?
It's a mental thing, though, Ellis. I'm wondering.
It's kind of pick your poison.
I just don't want to put Trey, make him feel like when he goes into the game, if he starts, don't feel like you got to be so careful and try to be so careful that you can't relax and play your game. Because I don't want him to think if I don't do this, they're not going to be able to depend on me. And because he's only 21, so he's going to go in there thinking the pressure's going. I just don't know if they can prepare his mind to go in and start. But I bet he could finish. That's just my thinking.
Yeah,
I could be wrong. He may not be like that at all.
Well, it's just all about really how each individual looks at it. You know what I mean? And you got to factor in a lot of different things. I think if he brings Jimmy in to let him, even if it is, let's just say, just to play a few plays and not even until he gets hurt, just let him come in and let everybody think he's starting, and then come in with Trey, whether his hand is hurting or not, just to throw everyone off and not say, oh, well, Jimmy's hurting, so we're going to take him out. No, we're going to put him in there, let him run a series or two, and then we're going to come in with Trey. Just to take everyone by surprise. I think that would be better than him letting him play until he can't go anymore and risk turnovers and risk, further injury to him. And then, unless Kyle has no plan on using Jimmy in the playoffs.
Well, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because then if he gets hurt, then we're not going to have him for the playoffs at all. But if he lets him sit out this week, we get ready for next week. Hypothetically, if we win this game, then Jimmy will have a better chance of whatever they're saying, the bone attaching, back to itself and things getting aligned to where he'll be at least a little bit more. He'll get an extra week of strength in that hand and rehabilitation so he can be a little bit more effective next week. But, it's kind of up in the air.
Have you ever experienced that kind of injury?
No, not to that extreme. I said before we were doing walkthroughs before a game, and one of our linebackers had came in. We were just doing 7-on-7, and he came in and rushed and hit me with his helmet. Remember I told you that on the next play I ran full speed and I laid him on the ground. But my thumb was swollen. It was so fat, like I could barely even grip the ball. And thank God the next, the game that we did end up having was really windy, and we did more ground play that game. I had, I threw about maybe 12 to 15 passes, but the rest was running. It was like a damn near a tornado or something outside. It was so crazy. So we just were on the ground most of the game. So thankfully I didn't have to throw that entire game, but, had plenty of thumb injuries, but nothing to that, to that extreme. You know what I mean? But that was Yeah, no. That was the worst thumb injury I had, but not to Jimmy's extreme, no.
Well, there you go.
But hell, I never went to the doctor anyway to figure out what was going on. I just, we just tape it up, wait for the swelling to go down, put some ice on it. Back in the day, we didn't really get the proper care.
We got the same mentality. You know what? Because the thing is, but you know what ends up happening with that, Ellis? It ends up, I got like in my left hand, I got an arthritic condition that flares up every now and then from having my wrist. I was holding the ball for a guy who thought he was a field goal kicker. Hey, Ronbo, man, hold that ball for me, man. I want to see him kick. Come on, man, you can't kick no ball, man. You know what I'm going to do? I said, I'm going to put my left. I'm glad I did too. I'm going to hold my left hand. I ain't putting my right hand out there. He came and kicked it. He kicked my arm. I saw my arm fly up in the air. It kicked it so hard. I saw my arm fly uncontrollably up in the air. I couldn't even stop it, and it hit the ground. And I was screaming. I didn't go to the doctor. I just wrapped it up and said, it'd be all right. Yeah, because when you're 17, 18, it'd be all right. You should be all right. Go to the doctor, fool, get an x-ray. So.
Yeah. And our trainer was pretty, he was below average, you know what I mean? He touched you a few times. Oh, man, everything's all right. You know what I mean? I had a couple of, But anyway, that was back then. This is now. At least they're treating guys a lot more, and guys are speaking up also about injuries. And they call it complaining, but it's like, man, this is my body. So, I don't mind guys speaking up when they're not feeling well, because at the end of the day, you have to live inside of your body and deal with the things that come, in the future for future reference, and when it comes to injuries, sustaining injuries of any kind.
Tell young players, hey, look, if you got anything hurt, do not ignore it. Get an x-ray. Go see if it's okay. Attend it. Because that thing is turning into weird things. You get into your 40s, 50s, and up and like that, and then it gets to be unbearable. So,
anyway. You already know. But yeah, Ronbo, man, we got the game coming up, man. I feel like Debo's gonna have a big game. I'm hoping that Trey's got his flick of the wrist game improving, because we get these guys really good going across the field and stuff like that. And even the deep ball, if they just feel like Trey's not going to go deep or we're not going to go deep at all, then then they got another thing coming.
There you go.
So offensively, we got to come with it. I'm thinking that Jimmy and everybody's going to be back, Ronbo. I'm not. I didn't know Ambry was added to the list. I was a little disappointed to see that earlier, considering that he was supposed to be named the indefinite starter. So I'm hoping that we can at least get Jimmy and K1 back, and then hopefully maybe Ambry Thomas. We really need those guys, bro.
I know.
I ain't gonna lie. We need them.
I'll tell you what. And I agree. And I'll see you Friday, Ellis, and we'll go ahead and decide what we're going to call this game. All right.
Okay, family. Peace and love, man. I appreciate you as always, man. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, shout out to production, and it's for life, man. That's all we know.
There you go.
Wipe your feet. Hey, Joshua, when you come in here, man, wipe your feet, man. This is the Niners channel. We gonna say whatever the hell we want about the Rams. This ain't y'all platform. We gonna say everything. We gonna talk extra greasy, okay?
You can fry a whole chicken in it.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. All right, family. Peace.
I'll talk to you Friday.
Respect. All right, fam.
It's a funny though, fam, because the thing is, we have fans that come over to check us out and hang out. They don't just come and visit. They come in and get into it with us. You gotta love it, right? I mean, we walked into a sports bar, all of us walking in red and gold, and there'd be people sitting across the table trying to mind their own business. Pretty soon there'd be that congregation, and then the loud talking would start, right? Online loud talking. I love it. Hey, Tony!
Ronbo, how you doing?
Tony, doing fabulous as you always do. Middle of the week during football season, you're trying to cope with the bizarre feelings all over you. But it's exciting. But Tony, you probably were listening a little while ago. You heard what Big Show mentioned. Is Ridley's running around talking about he wants to be traded?
I haven't heard anything. I guess he said that's a report from NBC Sports.
Yeah,
it doesn't surprise me, because I said in my chats, let's trade him for a second-round pick, because I just got a feeling he doesn't want to be here anyway.
That's what I was going to ask you about.
When Julio asked to be out and he got out, I remember Calvin Ridley got a couple mediocre games early in the season. Then week 4, Ronbo, when we lost to the Washington football team at home, he had a lot of drops.
Oh.
And the fans got over. And ever since then, He's been off.
Okay, that's a funny thing because usually in that situation, the receiver's crying about touches like OBJ. But if you're out there messing up, you should be grateful that they don't want to cut you or trade you on without being asked. You know? That's pretty strange.
Yeah, I think the pressure was on him to be the number one receiver. He had several drops that game. We lost to the Washington football team 34-30. They came back on us. He dropped several balls, and the fans got on him. So the following week, we went over to London to play the Jets. That's when the mental issues came up. He needed a leave of absence. We gave him a leave of absence. No, it was a family issue. The mental issues had to come up. So he had a family matter. The team excused him. We came back and he was off the following week. And then the following week, we played the Miami Dolphins. In Miami, he caught a touchdown pass. Then the week after that, mental issues, and he hasn't played since.
You know, Tony, it's interesting. When you think about the mental issue, and I don't want to make light of it, but the thing is, it seems when you look at AB, even Terrell Owens to some degree, now Calvin Ridley, I'm not sure what was going on with Crabtree. I still had, concerns about him. It seems that it's wide receivers that have these breakdowns more than anybody else, isn't it? Marquise Goodwin. Marquise Goodwin said he had family issues, but he would check out and just abandon the team suddenly. I understand his wife was having a child and everything, but I understand that. But there's some other times when he just finally did that sometimes. There was nothing wrong at home, I don't think, from the way it sounded.
Odell Jr.
OBJ's one of the great example. I mean, he may be the worst. Well, AB's the worst, but OBJ's got to be a close second. There's definitely something going on with him. So, that diva thing is weird.
I hope we can get a second-round pick for him that'll give us 3 second-round picks. This is business.
Yeah. Because your owner doesn't seem like the kind of person that's pissing people off. I mean, players don't usually have to campaign for deserved raises in pay or anything like that. From what Matt Ryan got paid, Julio got paid. Everybody who deserved to get paid got paid, right? So why would he do that?
Here's a fun fact, and I'm going to name some names. I'm not saying nothing bad about them. I'm just going to name the facts. Matt Ryan, my quarterback. We had a receiver named, I don't know if you remember Harry Douglas, back in 2011, 2012. He had 1,000 yards one year. We had Julio. I know you remember Roddy White.
No, everybody does. Roddy White. That name was easy to remember anyway, but Roddy White was always in the news, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Julio Jones, Roddy White, and Harry Douglas was our third receiver. The year Julio Jones broke his foot, Harry Douglas had a 1,000-yard season. Then the next year, Harry Douglas went free agency, got paid by the Titans. Never heard from him again. Muhammad Sanu traded him to New England. Never heard from him again.
Okay.
Levine Toilolo, our blocking tight end who caught a few touchdown passes.
Never heard of him. We had him for 1 year.
He got paid by Detroit. Never heard from him again.
See, that's why.
Matt Ryan gets these receivers in positions to succeed. And they get big numbers. And when they leave Matt Ryan, you never hear from him again.
See.
And I'm not saying we hear from him again. What has Julio done?
He was sitting quietly on the bench. I was amused by the camera kept panning over to him sitting quietly on the bench when we played, and while A.J. Brown was taking us apart. But yeah, that a lot of players fit certain systems and they do really well within that system, and you take them out of that system and they have to adapt to a new system. They don't always flourish.
Well, Julio, my dog, Rambo. I love Julio. I looked at it that was business, not personal. But Falcons fans get personal. A lot of them get personal.
Yeah, it's like Jerry Rice. Legendary wide receivers on any given team will never usually be forgotten. This is why when people talk about your guy Dion coming over and doing that mercenary thing he did for how many teams did Dion end up playing with?
Oh, Bounty Hunter.
That's exactly what he is. Dion.
Yep.
Mercenary supreme. One of the best.
Yep. Atlanta, San Francisco, Dallas, Then he went to the Redskins when they were the Redskins, and then he played for Baltimore.
You know, that's why. Well, I was really loving. I remember Deion. I said, "Oh man, Deion's sick of this." You know what I got a kick out of? The first year that the Hawks went to the Super Bowl, Deion was doing going through the you know how they do. They have everybody lined up in the press area, and Deion went up to Sherman. So you believe you're the best cornerback of all time? Sherman looked at him and hesitated. Go what? Say what? Yeah. And Sherm he finally said, yeah. You know? I said, Sherm, don't play yourself. Deion would run circles around you. You're a good cornerback. You're damn good for this generation. But man, Deion would smoke any generation. That boy was scary. Throw the ball anywhere near that area. Don't do it.
I remember Deion was getting ready for the draft. He had this message. He said, I mean, no disrespect to any teams, but Detroit, Green Bay, Cincinnati, please don't draft me. Because if you do, these are teams that picked ahead of Atlanta. He said, please don't draft me. Because if you do draft me, I'm going to ask for a lot of money. I'm going to ask for so much money that you're going to put me on layaway.
I remember that. Deion's always been funny. That dude was Hollywood before Hollywood. That's why they call him Prime. We're going to go, fam. Hey, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Tony, I got to wish you nothing but luck. You be back Friday anyway, I'm hoping. But, yeah, you guys got to beat the Saints. I mean, it's time for them to stop.
Yeah, got to beat Taysom Hill. We got to, excuse my French, we got to get after his ass.
Taysom's a tough dude. That boy is rough. Taysom running through there. Make sure you got your biggest lineman up there to stop that monster, man. Ho!
Yeah, we just got to hang tackle him and make him throw the ball. That's what we want to make him throw. We don't want him to use his leg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good point. All right, Tony. Have a great night. Great talking to you as usual.
Good luck y'all too. I'll see you Friday.
All right. Hey, Jamal. Jeremell, Mel. Jamel was just on Twitter the other day showing me he's got a Trey Lance baseball card already. Collector, she called it a collector card, but they're shaped like baseball cards. B-Ham.
Ronbo, talk to me, baby.
Hey, tell your son this week, don't get excited. Don't get excited because we still go hand him another whooping.
I've been talking to him already, making sure that he got his schoolwork together. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to hear that. I don't need to hear nothing out of him, but I'm sorry.
I tell you, Tony. I mean, B-Ham, it's like anytime you're playing the Rams and it's just such an emotional week, you know. It's like that one group of guys always say, hate week, you know. You be just angry all week, you know. It ain't come. Rams, Seahawks, Cowboys. Yeah. There's nothing. Cowboys, Seahawks, and Rams. That's why somebody asked you with the Cardinals. Shabab's up with the Cardinals. You know, the Cardinals, I don't have no emotion about them.
Well, this is it right here, Ronbo. It's either make or break.
Yes.
I don't know, Ronbo. I don't know what we're going to do at QB. You know, I'm hearing a lot of people say Trey. I'm hearing, some people go back and forth with Jimmy.
Yeah.
I do know last year Jimmy had a high ankle sprain, came in there, scored a couple touchdowns and went out, had us up on top. You know what I'm saying?
He likes
Before
playing
he left
against
the
the Rams.
game looking lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The only thing that scares me about Trey, Ronbo, is when we was playing the Texans, this is an interesting fact that I did not know. I heard one of the announcers say, well, the only problem with Trey Lance is his lack of experience. In high school, he played safety. And he only played quarterback 17 games in college. What? So,
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that either. I thought he'd been playing quarterback the whole time.
Exactly. So, that takes me back to wondering, all this time everybody is like, well, what's going on with Trey? Maybe Trey have it. Maybe when they got him, they realized that the guy may have a problem with reading defenses. We don't know. But it shocked me that I heard the announcer say that. A lot of these guys know more about these players than what we know.
Yeah, because they got sources to find these things out. Well, the thing is, though, BHAM, it's like they said he was raw. And when people use that term, I don't know what that includes. So raw may mean one thing for one player, and raw may mean something all the way together. It's like if that's what happened, he's got natural talent then. I hope they can hone it.
I hope so too. Don't get me wrong. His first half, he didn't look too hot. Second half, they went in, they made adjustments, they came back out. He started looking better.
Yeah.
He was looking good against a team that's really 5-4 and 11, 5 and 11, or whatever it is.
Well, the thing is, his short passing game is of a concern. If you want to throw the ball deep downfield, he can do that all day. But don't. Man, I'm hoping they'll work on that this week.
A couple of his deep passes or mid-range passes is what he's throwing the picks off of. So, I'm just a little nervous, man.
Yeah, I know. I was too.
My main thing is with me hearing about all this COVID stuff that's going on. I'm praying that we win, but even more, I'm praying that the Falcons come in and say, "Hey, let's just salvage what we can out of this season, and let's just go out. We know we're not going to the playoffs. Let's just go out. Let's
go out feeling good.
Let's just try to win the last year." So,
yeah.
I'm hoping they come in. I'm hoping Matty Ice got his game face on. I want us to win. I think I'd be a little more comfortable as long as I hear not none of the linebackers or none of the D linemen got the COVID.
That's
because honestly, we've been doing it all year. We've been doing it all year decently, with a nice front seven and a subpar secondary. So, I ain't too worried about it. I just pray we don't hear nothing about Fred or nothing about Nick or Armstead. You know what I'm saying? I think I can stomach that.
Yes, because we cannot get any more reports this week. Whoever gets reported next is not playing Sunday. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Unless a miracle takes place. Scary stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It ain't gonna happen.
We're gonna hope for the best, man. We're gonna hope for the best. Hell, I hope they decide that they want to sit some of their players, man. I think if we still the playoffs, if we can get in, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, because the Rams want to win that division. They're gonna come at us with everything they got. So you know what? That's fine because.
I don't really know about that because they'll end up. I think even if they lose, they still win the division. Even if they lose, then the Cardinals win. Yeah, because they split with the Cardinals.
Okay, so if they got the division secured, then you're right. McVay will sit as starters in a heartbeat. So, but
I think they split. But you see, this is the thing. If we win, we end up playing Tampa. They would be the number 2 seed. They would end up playing the Eagles.
Yeah.
And I think the Cowboys would have to play the Cardinals again. So it's only difference. Right. So the only difference is I think if they win, they would just flip roles. They would have to play the Cowboys and the Cardinals would have to play the Eagles. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure that
this
if
picture
they
won't
lose,
get clear until this Sunday evening.
Right.
Yeah? So, well, BHAM, I'm gonna go, and always a pleasure to talk to you. I'll look for you Friday, okay?
All right, my man. You be safe, man. Love the channel. Love everything you
thanks,
do, man. And look to hear from you on Friday.
Appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much. Tell you what, BHAM, have a great evening.
All right,
too.
homie.
All right.
I will do.
There he goes. Birmingham in one of the biggest luxury cabs on a truck I've ever seen in my life. Hey, Jamal. See, Jamal, you know what Jamal did? He cheated us because he went to sleep and forgot to leave his mic open. You know how much I love to hear that noise? Israel. Israel.
What's going on, Rumble?
Israel, man, I was sitting there checking out our situation as it continues to crumble, because it was already bad enough with dealing with the quarterback situation, and all of a sudden now we got guys going on COVID right and left. You know what I'm saying? So just like that, we're coming to each other's comfort show. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
Oh yeah.
Bad luck. God. We're going to come out of the COVID thing. But Israel, you know what? BM just brought something to my attention I just didn't think about. We can't have a COVID report tomorrow. We can't. Because that means that player's out. You know? Man.
Ronbo, when is Mosley coming?
Mosley's okay. He's practicing. See? Yeah, he's practicing.
As long as we have at least a shine of light in that secondary Rumble. I mean, I'll be okay. But I mean, ever since I've seen this COVID list of our defensive backs going down, I was like, oh boy,
yeah.
I was like, Rumble, what is going on? I mean, it's I thought it was just a dream, but I was just like, no, it's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
And the worst two guys you could get to play against the Rams got COVID. Yeah. The worst two they could finally, oh my God, Ward and Williams. They are so important playing the Rams. Oh.
Yeah. And Ronbo, I was just like praying to my grandfather. I was like, why does this have to happen? At the end of the freaking season, where we have to win it all, it's just to get it to the playoffs. I mean, why? Why
so
does
strange.
that happen?
And we didn't have COVID problems all year long.
Oh yeah, I mean, Ronbo. I mean, and ever since our defensive backs went on this COVID list, now all of a sudden I'm getting all these Ram fans out of nowhere telling me that they're getting too comfortable, Ronbo. They're getting too comfortable that you're saying that they're gonna. Especially ESPN, First Take, and all those gibberish.
God, yes. You know what? That's why I don't watch them. Yeah, you don't want to watch them right now because they'll make you mad. You end up ruining your own. You got a monitor at home that you pay good money for. You know, those guys can really enrage you when they start talking. Especially that ORL. How do we pronounce that idiot's name? You know, he really eats me up. His face when he's talking major poo-poo. So, what, dude? How did you get that job? God.
I mean, I don't know, Ronbo. I could say the same thing. How do these people get this job? Seriously. And what's up with these people are hating on the Niners for? I mean, what did we ever do to you? Especially these new people coming in, talking shit and smack about our team like that, and I mean, how do these guys get these jobs, Ronbo? I don't understand. Now they're just choosing out of nowhere. They're all right on the Rams, saying that they're choosing the Rams, they're choosing this on the Rams, and you know what?
Credibility.
You guys go ahead and choose the Rams. I mean, I really don't care.
They're trying to get credibility, and even like people all of a sudden remember the people were saying something about the Cowboys remember week 1 the Cowboys went in and gave the Tampa Bay Bucks hell? Whoa, that could be a preview of the NFC West championship game. I said, what? You guys can make that assumption. After nobody played any defense all day, you think both those teams going to the NFC championship. This is just hype to make your channel look like it's got some kind of legit. No, you're not fooling everybody. Stop it. And now you even got Skip Bayless talking bad about the Cowboys. And Skip Bayless, he loves the Cowboys more than he loves his mama, you know? So they always end up saying too much, Israel. So by the time the end of the season comes, you got them apologizing. Not apologize, but to say things like, well, I guess we overestimated and apologize. They didn't have us picked in 2019, Israel. I didn't think we were going nowhere.
Yeah. Man, Ronbo, just remember one. Well, the last time we faced against the Rams, we had nobody in that defensive back. I mean, I remember it was Mosley and it was Josh. I think it was Josh Norman and K1. I mean, but the rest of it, we didn't even have nobody because they were in the injury list.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what happened, Ronbo? We still knocked the hell out of the Rams. Still knocked the hell out of the Rams.
Matt Stafford it all.
Yeah. I mean, same old. I mean, Ronbo. It's like Stubblefield always says, man. I mean, same old Rams, new city, man. Same old sorry ass Rams, man.
Wait. Let me address Marketing Pro. Ramsey decorated. I can see Debo's cleats in after he gets smashed by Jalen Ramsey. Just watch Jalen Ramsey highlights how he tackles. See, Marketing Pro, here's the thing. You and I both know there is no defensive back in the NFL that wants anything to do with Debo. So why people be tripping is my thing. What are you talking about?
Man, Ronbo, it's just to be all Debo in that offense, and Debo's gonna be like, I got about $200.
And he just had a baby. He's all pumped up.
Oh yeah. Man, Ronbo, hey, you know what, Ronbo? During the game, you better watch out with the referees, man. You know they're gonna act all sus in that game too. You know they're gonna act all sus in there too, Ronbo.
Yeah, when SoFi.
Yeah, Ronbo, watch this. Like, Ronbo, just hear me out. Like, when Trey Lance is going to shoot a touchdown over there, touchdown to Debo Samuel, all of a sudden, there's a flag thrown in there. Offside. I mean, I don't know how you call it.
Holding
like,
or something.
Pass interference, offense. Like, you know, that pass interference, but yeah. Just watch, Ronbo. Referees are going to be sus in there too. You know, it's L.A.
Man, you know, I don't know. I hadn't thought about the refs. Israel, I don't want to think about that. I'm not going to think about it. Adds to my misery.
No.
It's a way to go, though. Good to hear from you again. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Let's hope the refs don't mess with us. Well, we'll get over it. We always do.
All right. All right, Ronbo.
I'll see you Friday if you got some time. All right?
All right. I will, Ronbo.
Right,
you have a good night.
You too. Good night, Israel. And there he is. Casey, the man that does not know how to parlay. Hey, Casey, come on in, man, because, you know, I'm going to – Shabazz, I don't know if he does social media or not. Wait a minute. I think he does Instagram. Hey, Casey.
What's shaking, Ronbo?
Casey, I was just,
What's up,
you know,
Ronbo?
I told Shabazz about you. Shabazz has been the gold standard, the gold and red standard as far as parlays go. And I thought about you as soon as you said that because he was talking about all the parlays he's cleaned up on. And I said, and then there's Casey, who parlays every week and ends up having to call people and ask them, can he come over and stay at their house because he's gotten thrown out of his. Casey, yeah, Shabazz says he's going to give his parlays. He's going to give his out on Friday, so you be paying attention. Wait. Time out. Marketing Pro says McVay is a football god. Anybody believe that? You know what? McVay's a good coach, but he's not that good.
I mean, he's kind of entertaining though.
He is. Well, because his antics on the sidelines are kind of entertaining.
Yeah, well, I saw him like sprinting down the sideline on a play the other day. I thought that was really funny.
But Casey, have you noticed his face though when Stafford throws one of his infamous INTs? And Stafford's INTs are wilder than Jimmy's ever could be, right? So I always laugh because I say, McVay, you went out and made the deal of the year to go get him, and now he's out there throwing INTs at an average of 2 and 3 a week. He never throws just one.
Well, this is late season. This is late season veteran Matt Stafford. I mean, I'm not surprised, man. You know, he's a good quarterback, but you know,
okay, but
this is what he does, man.
This is not the NFC. What division are the Lions in? Is that the NFC North?
I'm just saying, like, there's a reason he was on the Lions forever. But anyway.
Anyway,
what's shaking, Ronbo? Why you got this? Why am I talking with you right now?
well,
What
because
happened today?
it's a group hug tonight because if we get one more guy put on COVID tomorrow, whoever that is will not be playing Sunday. We have people on COVID right now that will hopefully will come off of that list between now and tomorrow, right? Because you got 6 guys out there, including Jimmy Ward and K'Wan Williams, who are so important when you're playing the Rams. You know, and then you got Ambry Thomas got put on today, which is going to be really scary.
Oh, really?
And Dante Johnson's already
Get
been
out
on
of
there,
here.
as you
Well,
know.
who the hell are they going to put out it?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. You can't have any more of these guys getting on the list.
Ronbo, isn't it crazy to think that maybe Dante Johnson will be here next year and not Jimmy?
Listen, Dante Johnson could be there after Kyle Shanahan's through playing. You know what I'm saying? Because Dante Johnson, I think he's got a number. I don't know. The front office must have his number on speed dial.
Dante Johnson is just like he has like a 15-year career as a
I know, right?
practice squad
All
or
with the
something.
49ers. He's been around to a couple other teams to visit, but he always ends up coming home.
Oh, man.
He belongs to the 49ers. That's all there is
Ronbo,
to it.
It's a tough league, man. You know, you got to be really good, man.
You know what though? I like him this year. He hasn't been that.
He's had some better moments this year. This has probably been his best year, that's for sure.
He's not that absolute turnstile that you know is going to get gone through. He's made a couple of plays. Didn't he have an INT?
Ronbo, did you get a chance to look at the highlights from last week?
From the Bleacher Report's got every good play that was made, and a lot of them were really fun to watch. Yeah.
Did you notice those few plays where like Trey even threw in like almost like a pump fake on like a third down and stuff? I mean, he didn't look like, you know, a 21-year-old 2-game rookie. He looked like like what they traded for. I mean, he really looked good, Ronbo.
Toward the second half? In the second half, as I told you, I was lit up by that one play because I didn't think he could do it yet. Right?
I was even impressed with the first half because the first half was weird. It was just a long game, and they were still down, and he was still like, I really think he's a better competitor than Jimmy, and I think he will really take over this team in a year or two once he can pick apart defenses and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, he's sharp, man. He's
Yeah, no, he's got skills, and all he's got to do. Kyle Shanahan's offense is the problem, all right? In any other offense, he'd probably excel quickly, but Shanahan with that offense, but he made that throw toward the second half, which is what I was intrigued by, because Shanahan, it's all about timing, spots, rhythm, But
is it Shanahan's offense or is it Shanahan that's the problem?
Well, it's his offense. His offense is designed to be effective. It exposes your defense. How good is your defense? If they're not good, Shanahan's offense will tear them apart across the middle of the field.
Sometimes, Ronbo, I think, it's almost like how with Jimmy, like, if Jimmy wasn't as good looking, if Jimmy, if Kyle wasn't named Shanahan, you know what I mean?
You got a lot of ifs going on here.
I mean, if this guy's name was, Kyle McVay or whatever.
Yeah. No, you make a good point.
Would we be so attached to,
okay, the thing is, Kyle's
I'm waiting for Kyle to just have the lead this next week against the Rams, and then just blow it somehow. I'm really scared about Shanahan, Rumble. There were a few plays this last game. I'm like,
that's why he doesn't take guys out of the game in the fourth quarter. He's scared now, so you're not going to see him do anything that's. A lot of times he's going to do things that don't make any sense.
I'm not sure what kind of message that sends to the team that when they're going to, go for it against the Texans like that. I mean, it's because it's not like it's just against the Texans. He's been doing it for weeks,
Well, look at his record. You're winning your second. Hopefully, you're winning your second season out of what is it, 6 or 5? 5, right?
I know, and it's tough because you got to be fair to the guy, and you got to realize that he's had almost 9 digits on the IR for the last 2 years, which doesn't happen.
And then he's got to be a little paranoid this week too, because you're playing the Rams, and the guy who has owned the Rams for ever since he came to San Francisco, he comes up hurt. So
And I feel like Kyle.
That's got to make him a little paranoid.
I feel like Kyle would never say this, but I feel like he was really just starting to get into a groove with Jimmy, which sucks because it's the end of the year and we know he's not going to be here next year. But he started to do so much shotgun with Jimmy that they started to look really well rounded. Yeah, they started to really get something going, and then now Jimmy's got his hand.
Jimmy's got to go.
I feel bad for Shanahan, honestly.
Well, that's why Big Show and I have discussed the fact he might leave. But anyway, Casey, we got to go though. I'll tell you what, I'm going to see you Friday. All right, it's going to get better. It has to. All
right, maybe I'll have a place to live by then, Ronbo. All right, have a nice night, Ronbo.
You too. Thank you, Casey.
Later,
man. Oh, God. Hey, Russell.
Hello, can you hear me?
Russell, I can hear you loud and clear. Go right ahead.
How you doing tonight, man? How's the Rambo show doing?
Russell, I'm doing all right, except for the fact that it's getting closer to the end of the week, and I'm a little concerned about I don't want to lose this game so bad. You don't want to be in a situation where you can't relax for days. The stress can be dangerous. End up jumping off a building, and then to find out after you're from heaven, you're looking down. Oh, the 49ers won? I didn't have to take myself out. So, Russ, it's stress time. We're going to be okay, though. I can't have a guy getting COVID tomorrow. We're having a lot of problems with that. And because whoever gets COVID tomorrow is not going to play Sunday. God knows who that could be. Maybe it'll stop now. Because we got 6 guys as of today. And then you got the Jimmy, who's beating the Rams more than any other team. Jimmy hasn't beaten anybody like he's beating the Rams. And suddenly, he comes up hurt. That adds to the stress. Because if Jimmy was playing healthy, I'd feel relaxed. But no. He's got to be hurt. But anyway, Russ, those are the things I'm worried about. What your feeling on these matters?
I feel like they're going to do okay. I think it's going to be 49ers beat the Lambs 62-3. That's my deal. Mm-hmm.
Russ, that's a pretty big score. 62 points. Oh God. That would be awesome. That's college football.
That's all Trey Lance too. He runs them all in. That's correct.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yep. He don't throw the ball at all. He just runs them all in. I'll tell you that much.
You can't lose if that happens. Oh, man. So,
You think I'm funny? You think I'm playing around? That's a real score for me. 62-3.
Put production wrote it down. Hey, Russ has got down 62-3. I feel better already. Hey, Russ, listen, if we get half of that, I'll be happy. All right? Oh, my God.
All right, that's my score. You have a good night now. Go Niners.
Good night, Russell. Okay. Man, I tell you what, it's been fun. I feel this is very therapeutic because I really do feel uncomfortable going into this weekend because I want to win this game so much. If for no other reason but to get marketing pro to start going to other websites. You know what I'm saying? So, or the other social platforms. I don't know. Man. Anyway, fam, I'll see you Friday. Have your score ready. We're going to have just a good old time. Sunday. Meanwhile, I'll keep thinking red and gold. Thanks for the contributions tonight, fam. Always appreciate it. A Niners! Salsa.